Got it.
Hey, everybody. One moment. Sorry about that. Phone calls always come at the right time. He thought the sale was tonight. So he thought he'd catch me before we got on and got all ready. How's everybody? Happy Friday. Saturday. Wow. Happy Saturday. Let me pull it up on YouTube here. I'm pretty sure it is Saturday, isn't it? Let's see. We have Glynis and Dawn Marie and Candy behind the scenes here.
Hi, ladies.
Hello. Sorry, I had to run downstairs and get something because Billy Goat is not wanting to just stay where she's supposed to.
YouTube did an update and changed their format all over the place, and now I can't find my stuff as easily. How's everybody doing? There's Glynis, first one in, but she's here. So behind the scenes, Sharna, hi, Sharna. Hi, Margie. Oh, Margie's right up there too. I went right past it. Good to see you. Let's see. And she's here. And she's gone. Yeah. Hi, Susan. Hey, Susan, if I remember right, you are not on YouTube. Is that correct? I mean, on Facebook. Obviously, you're on YouTube. You are not on Facebook. Is that correct? Hey, Sharna. Good to see you. Hi, Sarah. Good to see you. It is going to be a fun Saturday. Should have gotten live maybe 5 minutes ahead just to give everybody a chance to get their notification and to come in. Or maybe you guys are hoping that we hurry and put some things out that you can grab before everybody else gets in here. Not on Facebook. Okay. Susan, there's a package on the way to you. I do have I have a picture of the label for tracking if you want it. I just didn't have time to go in and into email when I did it. So just wanted you to know there's a package on the way to you, a box on the way, and there's another box that is filling up. So welcome everybody. Thank you, Margie, for handling chat for us. Always appreciate it. And I see, Margie, that reminds me to remind you to do a thumbs up. And after we leave the sale later, if you come back and leave a quick comment, the comments and the thumbs up help us to be found. Well, they just help us to be found so we can meet other people who are of like mind and want to learn and do and play with the same kind of things that we do. So, Sharna, I think you're going to have two boxes on the way to you this week. So I think they're both pretty full, and there might be another one started already. I don't remember exactly. There are a lot of boxes that just had a little bit of room that I was just waiting for small things to fill that up. And another box was started already, so they're both getting full now. And then a third one with anything large. So good to see you guys. All right, so today is a one-track DMB sale, meaning we are, sometimes you get on one track mind and you can't think of anything else. We're going to be on a one-track mind today, and the only things that we are selling are antique albums, some with cabinet cards in them, some without, and yeah, Sharna, yeah, you're going to wait, and then you're just going to get a whole truckload of boxes all at the same time. Antique albums with cabinet cards, some have cabinet cards, some do not, and vintage and antique ledgers. Hi, Sarah, good to see you. So we have a little bit of everything and in all kinds of price ranges, from not so old to really, really old, from lower price to those who are collectors and want something. I pulled out my stash. I will confess, I think I held back. Well, actually, there's some old books, and I think that there might be a ledger or two in with the old books, and I didn't go through them. And I only held back one album for myself. It's one little leather one, like that one you got, DM.
Yep.
Same size, just different leather. That's the only one I held back. I do have one here that I have been hanging on to because I really wanted to do. Oh, where is it? I didn't even see it here. Wait. I know I brought it up. Holy cow. Hang on a minute. There's something missing. I just realized that that's missing. And so there might be 2 or 3 others. Okay, you guys entertain them for a moment.
Let's
DM, what's on your desk? Anything on your desk? Nothing?
Yeah, I can show them when the doodles I did on.
Okay, I'm putting you up because I'm going to find that. That's a great album.
So Monday we did Jumpstart. We did the piecing of the paper, and I have gone ahead and doodled on this one to make it look like it's stitched. So all of those are doodles. And I don't know if you guys saw this one as I did this, but that's one. And what I've done is I've put things over it. This one, I'm not sure how I'm going to do that one, whether I'm going to hand write them, or this is one that I've made. I don't think you guys saw this one. You bought some faux stitch stamps, Sarah. You know, I actually just saw another whole thing of them that are faux stitch stamps from, what's her name? One of the weird, I've got her here, Mark. She's in I brought this up.
Wow.
Yeah, she hasn't tried to throw up again, so I don't know. We'll just watch it. So one of my dogs that sits in my shirt while I do these things has been getting sick all morning. So I had to put her in a little cuddler instead of having her up under my shirt because I don't feel like having vomit down my shirt. So this one is two-sided.
Oh my goodness.
This is two-sided, so it could make a wonderful journal cover, and it's already set to go except for doing the stamps. And this one I actually just did on the little pieces that I had put on this one, and some extra. Let's see. Oh, this one I had done the other night too, and I drew on it. I like to doodle, as you guys can tell. So.
Okay, I found it. Found it. There was
Very pretty dog.
Thank you. Oh, I can show one other thing. Look what I found at the thrift store.
Oh, that is so cool.
And it's never been used, but they keep coming off, as you can see. So I either need to take them all off, or I need to glue them all back on. So when this was originally bought, it was $22.25, and the maker is Judykins, and it says Japan #2. So I don't know if that means anything, but for like $1.50 or however much I paid for it, I thought that was a pretty cool thing. I love how long these are. So
recognize Judykins.
So I'm still on if you want to move back to you.
Yeah, I will in a second. I've got some things
I don't know what else I have here to show.
Got some things on my desk. I'm holding off just 1 second.
Okay.
There was 2 albums that were missing. So let's see. Give me a quick second here to get rid of these things out of my way and open this.
I'm trying to think of who I saw had those funky stitches.
I think I have a couple.
Dina Wakely, I think it might have been, had just put out a new set of stamps, and they've got some pretty cool stitching on them.
Then let me go check them out and see what I can get them for.
Yep. I think it's one of those that is under the same as Tim Holtz.
Ranger. All her stuff comes under Ranger.
Yep. Yep. So I saw that one just pop up like in the last 2 days. So
okay. Which means it's in my email. It's probably been in my email for 2 weeks saying this is coming. I haven't had a chance to get in there to any of those things. So
Mhm.
getting to a point where I'm going to be able to do
Yeah,
that.
Rhonda, I am a sale person. Like if I find something on sale, I got to get it. And this, I thought originally it might have been a cookie press, because I have seen presses
But they're
like
not rubber.
this. But but it was in like a bag. You know how they bag
Oh,
everything up
you
with
couldn't
a bunch
tell
of
if it
other
was
stuff.
rubber?
I could, by the way, looking at it sideways, but I still wasn't sure but it's totally clean. So I didn't know. I thought, well, maybe there's something on it that makes it that. And I never had heard Judykins. So, um,
Yeah, there
so
was
I just
stamp.
got it. Yeah.
4,
But it will work for the Japanese journal because it's all
Oh, that
Oriental.
is cool. That is cool.
Yeah. So,
Solo cards.
Rhonda, where do you live? I'm in North Carolina, and I get some really good thrifting around here, but I would like to venture out further than the Raleigh area someday, even if it's like going down to South Carolina or going and finding stuff like that. Is an older company than Oh, Judykins is an older company than me.
Older than Margie. Yeah. Oh.
That's funny.
Okay. And let's see if this one has any cards in it. Oh, I love that glue.
Near Richmond, Virginia. Oh, that's right. So we are fairly close.
Wow.
Actually, there's a probably halfway between. There is a good place to go between off of 85, right at the border. There's a place down in there that has a lot of thrift stores and antique markets and stuff like that. So maybe we could meet halfway
and go thrifting.
Wow.
All right. Let's see who else showed up here. Well, I had to run and track down those last few albums that I suddenly realized were missing. Hey, Sheila.
Now where'd my pen
And
go?
hello, Rhonda. And let's see. Ooh, it keeps jumping on me there. Yeah, Judykins is I have stamps from Judykins. Very old, right, Margie? I haven't even been crafting as long as that. Oh man. Okay, so as I was saying when I so rudely interrupted myself, today we are all about antique albums and ledgers, and that's all we're doing. And we've got all kinds of range of things from low to high, in and out, up and down, all kinds of stuff. So most of them will be individually. There will be a few, though, that will be an ABC or maybe even an ABCD if they're going to be the same price. So let me tell you how we're going to do it. On the ledgers, most of the ledgers have a set price. So it can just be first me on the price and you get it. There are a few ledgers that I'll put out a minimum and then allow about 2 minutes. And if someone wants it, can put in, me at that price.
I know,
and then
Sylvia.
If someone wants it, then they can go, auction style, can outbid that, and we'll only do that for about 2 minutes. But anything that we do auction, I will put a minimum. The minimums have already been figured, so we are ready to go. Hi, Sylvia. It is so good to see you. I know.
Are those embossed or debossed at all?
Yes. Oh, yes. Absolutely. With texture inside them.
That might be another thing to do with what I was talking about earlier.
Little tiny lines. Yeah, little tiny lines inside them. That's all debossed. And look at this. Get it up close. I think you can see the color on these flowers. Very pale lavender color. Really, really pretty. These little flowers. And then the same thing up here. So this is a celluloid cover. It has a little bit of cracking right here. And it has a little chip out of it right here. Other than that, it's in a pretty amazing condition for its age. It is missing half of the closure. It is quite rare to find them with the actual full closure on them anymore. But I love when it still has that silver piece or gold piece or bronze piece on the front. Oh, Sylvia, did you watch the whole thing? Oh my goodness. Is your heart still pounding? Yeah, I love it when at least that plate is still there because I just love the look. It's kind of cool. It also gives you options of how to do a closure when you've got that plate already there, because you could actually get a needle through with thread or floss into here if you wanted to and do something with that. This has a
Ooh,
beautiful
look at that blue.
I know, I love
Matches
that.
your nails. Put your nails right up
Yeah,
on it. You doesn't even.
yeah, the blue velvet. I'm not seeing blue velvet. The blue velvet spine is in excellent condition. Look how well it's still held on. The back is celluloid as well. And this one has 12 cards in it. I'm going to open them as little as possible because these guys are old. I mean, really old. And I don't want to put any more wear and tear or use on them than we have to. You can see the edges are gilded all the way around. And this one has 12 cards, and I think they're all at the back. So go back there.
I love when they're set up like that. They look like windows
I
from a building.
agree. I love those little ones. So then the others, there are some that are round top and some that are flat top. And this one, look at the aging around it. If I open that, you can just see the aging on these pages. It's really amazing. They look very cool. I love this. This is bound really, really well. It is in exceptional binding condition. So you could leave it together as is and then make a journal right on top of these pages. Okay, and so we will call this
Cellulose cover album
set.
with 12
Well,
cards.
yeah, how they're all going to be that way. Not all of them,
Yeah.
but so let's call this 12 card celluloid. Just so that they each get a little bit different names. So 12 card celluloid, because none of them have the same amount of cards. Celluloid,
Okay.
celluloid. So 12 card celluloid, and the minimum that I could take for this one is $60. So we'll go ahead and put it in.
Do you want it at 60 or do you want it at 60 or off?
I want it, go ahead and put it in as starting bid 60, but auction for 2 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just leave that to the side. My arm was sufficiently twisted. You can tell that by all the ledgers and albums I have brought out.
Okay, that's in.
Hi, Cindy. Ooh, yeah. What a great idea, Sylvia. Margie, I wasn't going to sing it. She wore blue. But it was in my mind. Trying not to sing it. Can't help it. It's in my mind.
Do you want to call these number 1, number 2, number 3?
I number them that way.
Okay.
We can. I would just give each one a different name by its description. So
Right.
as long as I have the same number as you, so I get the right person on it. So sure, number 1.
By the time you give your name, I've already got mine all typed in. So either I erase it or I have to wait.
What are you doing typing in before? I could give you a name before I start telling about it, but
because I'm a slow one-finger typer.
Okay, let's just number them.
That's cool, Cindy.
Let's just number them.
Sharna's in at 60.
Sharna's in at 60. Oh, geez, I see that. I am so sorry. There's so much around it.
Yeah.
Sharna at 60.
So let's try to, once Glennis has the auction in, let's try to hold the conversation so we don't miss something. And then between them, go ahead and chat.
Anybody want to go higher than 60? Sharna's in at 60, 60, 60.
That's
Scott.
quite a deal.
It is. It is. It is quite a deal. And and I'm going to tell you guys this, and I figured it out earlier with Marianne, there is that stuff from, who is it that does it? I
Simon
call him
Hurley.
Little Boy, but that's not his name.
Simon Hurley.
Simon Hurley.
The stamping foam.
Stamping foam that you easily could pull the
That you could
debossed and
imprint.
embossed things off of this with the
And
stamping
stamp
foam.
them. I will tell you that $60 is what I paid for this.
So she's going
So
the lowest she
if
can go.
somebody gets this at $60, that's a break even for me.
Who's timing the 2 minutes?
Weird.
You, Mary?
I am.
Okay.
I didn't even think of it.
I can't see any of the color but there is color down there.
Yeah,
It's
there's purple and
lavender and green. Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah,
gold.
you can see a lot of the color.
Yeah, when I pull it up, but when I look at it down here, I can't. All I see is the outline.
You don't find many of these out. In fact, I was sitting here helping Marianne at the beginning. I started looking just online for books like this to see how much things were going for. And this is a good price. Really good price.
Yeah.
For especially that. Cards included.
Cards and
especially cards included. Yes.
And how well the bind is and the velvet on the edge. I mean, ones that look like crap falling apart were
which we don't usually care too much about because we could take them apart, use the covers, and rework everything. But this one is in exceptional condition, and we're not going to have much. Well, I won't say that, but 15 seconds. Okay.
Sharna gets it for 60.
Sharna gets it for 60. Congratulations, Sharna.
Okay, number 2.
I'm going to do that like that. Okay. Let's jump over to ledgers for a second.
Rubbings. Sylvia, they're called rubbings.
Rubbings? Oh, or you just put paper over it and use a crayon or a pencil? You could do that too.
Yeah.
That would be pretty awesome. Okay, let's
don't.
This will be an ABC.
Yeah.
They will all be the same price, Glynis.
Okay.
But A will be teal. B will be blue. And C will be...
A is what color?
Teal.
They look the same. Okay.
No, they're not. They're not. This is like a teal more on the green side, and this is a blue.
Okay.
And then this one.
Gray, by looking from here.
Yeah. Gray.
Okay.
A really
it's
light.
Not, it's not
gray.
really, but at $30, I think these are the only ones priced at that. So you could put DE for double entry, DE ledger. So that at the $30, there's the teal one, the blue one, and the double entry ledger.
Okay.
Okay, and that's the ABC. Now, these are... I know that there's people that just want to get a ledger. I want you to get a ledger in your hands, especially if you've never had one. These are vintage, not antique. Vintage is over 25 years. It could be 25 to 100 years. Antique is over 100 years. So these are vintage, not antique, and they have not been written in at all. So they are a minimum of 25 years old, but never been written in. So I kind of like keeping some of my records in one. I have one this size that I use for my own. I'll show you the insides of each of them. This one's got the pretty blue edge. So some of the pages look, I mean, they haven't been written in. They are unused, but vintage. And if you want to cover, this one is a little more yellowed than the other two, and also has the alphabet up front. And you can see that the pages are a little more yellowed, kind of a different type of paper. If you want a cover to be able to make a very cool journal, and then I personally would take out the pages and coffee dye them or tea dye them and make them look aged. So these are going to be $30 each. Teal, blue, and DE Ledger.
Those are in, but teal turned out to be real.
Okay.
Okay.
So it is a
A
real genuine ledger.
Oh goodness.
Oh.
Okay. A is Sharna.
Thank you, Sharna.
B is Susan.
Thank you, Susan.
And C is me.
Awesome. Susan. And
Yep.
even
Very
$30
limited
for
sneak
those.
preview for me this time, guys. So these are all exciting for me.
Yeah, I didn't go through them all with any of them, with any of admin. 30.
I just was asked to look a couple things up from them. I didn't even see what they were like.
Yeah.
I just had.
We didn't even have
games and
time.
stuff. Didn't even have time.
Okay. All right. I like the corners on this one. They're very cool.
Yep.
Put that there.
I like that
Okay.
one because it's got the alphabet in it.
Yes. All right. I have to very carefully move these. I just want to protect them. These are really, really old. Okay, so I have some covers of journals that I have gutted and used. And I
Just
kept the
April.
covers.
We have a new person in that wants to know how to pay. You don't have the runner at the
Oh,
bottom.
oh, I'm sorry. Hi, April. So good to see you. April, let me start with this one. If it's your first time, if you will please go to go to hppcreate.com and create an account. Up in the right-hand corner, the little person that sits up there, just click on that. You'll need your name, your shipping address, your email address, and your phone number. That's all you need. Should take you about 30 seconds to do that. So hppcreate.com. Okay, perfect. So you've done that. So then for these sales, and that's where we print the labels from. That's why we need that in there. For these sales, keep track. I should have said that up front. I apologize. You are responsible today for keeping track of your own purchases, and just write down, what it is, the amount, something like that. At the end of the sale, if you'll please go to either PayPal or Venmo. PayPal email is down there on the bottom. Venmo email is down there on the bottom. Both of them have a picture of Lucy, the boxer, so you'll recognize the face. And if Venmo asks you for the last 4 of my phone number, there it is right there. And that is, in fact, my cell phone number. Let's see. And then, so if you will send the payment, either one of those, make sure that you choose friends and family, not goods and purchases, or they end up taking a chunk out of that, which is why we're doing it this way, because this is not a business sale. This is from my own personal studio for the purpose of DMB. And anybody who has not caught up or read that, it's in the description box to tell you what the DMB fundraiser is all about. So if you'll just send that within the next 24 hours, and if it's the first time, add $15 for shipping. That gets you a medium flat rate box. And I do hold the boxes through multiple sales in case you come back to another sale and want to add some things to it. That helps save you some money on shipping. I can get a lot in a medium flat rate box. So welcome, Just April. It is good to have you. We have another April, so now we'll be able to tell them apart. It's Just April and April.
And also how you put your stuff in is after Glennis, who is Glennis McCartney,
Yes.
Intricate Scraps. After she puts in, you can scroll up and it says with those little pins, she says what it is. You have to get in, and the first person in will receive whatever she's selling. This one, for instance, it was 3. So the first person to get C was me, and then Susan, and then Sharna was B, A, or C. So she got that one. So that's so you have to try to get in before.
So watch Glennis, and those 3 little pins right there will help you be able to catch that post really quickly. But as soon as she types it in, she will say, "It's in, ladies," and so it says go. And so then immediately put in either your bid or that which one you want, anything like that. So
yay, she's wonderful. Good. Well, then we're happy to have a wonderful person here with us today.
Let me see here.
Thanks, Sheila.
Awesome. Hey, if you're referred by Sheila, then you instantly have carte blanche here, because Sheila's awesome people. Sheila's good people. All happy paper people are. I over them before. I think I have an amount going to handle that. Okay, yes. I thought you were at the last sale, April. I thought I recognized you, but then I thought maybe that was the other April, and I'm just getting old. Okay, I have some book covers. These are ledger covers, and
thank you, Margie, for adding that.
They have been, what'd she say?
She added that they will always, that we go by StreamYard.
We will go by StreamYard. When you put in your bid or your choice, it will always show you first on your device. And then if you wait until it's over and you refresh, it will reorganize it and show what we see on StreamYard. Sometimes you will go back and watch it later and see that it has refreshed and reorganized. So we want to be very fair about that. And so that's why we go by StreamYard. If we went by YouTube, we'd have to decide whose YouTube to go by. Don't want to do that. So StreamYard, everything is equal in that regard. Okay. A is a ledger cover. Really nice. Size-wise, somebody's going to ask. It is 9 3/4 by, well, wait a minute. That was that. Yeah, no, that's correct. 9 9.5 to 9 3/4 by 5 3/4.
Call that one leather corners.
So we're going to call this one $20 ledger cover. No, we're just, wait a minute. No, the albums we're doing by numbers. I don't want to do these by numbers. Just put in A, ledger cover, and B, order book cover. Okay. This is still completely together as a cover. It's an amazing size for a journal. It does have the leather corners, which are nicely worn, but not really torn up. Isn't this cool? It's like there's the original fabric and everything ready to be. All you need to do is, if you want to put a hard spine on, go ahead and put it right in here. Just reinforce the spine, put on some end paper that covers this and holds it all down. And this is an amazing, amazing journal. I really wanted to save it and make a journal of it and then sell the journal for more, but trying to help get these into everybody's hands because I know everybody wants them. And DMB is the goal, right? So that one is $20, and B is order book, and this one is 7.5 by 12.25. Again, the fabric cover. I love the trim around here. It's really nice. Completely together with original spine. A little bit of writing in it. Love the aging in it, where you can see where things have been set against. Now, if you wanted to, you could cut this in half and make a book out of the front and the back. You probably end up going right in between this. So if it didn't matter, you'd end up covering this and leaving the decor. That works too. But This is really nice, thick book board. I would probably cut that and make 2. But if you like a large journal, then it's perfect for that as well. This one is $25. So ledger cover 20, order book cover 25. Hi, Toby.
That's in.
Ooh, perfect for an art journal.
Yeah, both
What a
of them.
great idea. What a great idea. For that, then I would leave this at this size. That's perfect. Good idea.
Sharna, which would you rather?
What would be
Because
your
I'll get the one that you don't want, unless somebody else wants it. Oh, there you go. Toby gets A and Sharna gets B.
Well, Sharna still has first choice.
She does have first choice. So if Sharna wants, you need to decide.
Because if she put that in order of preference, which is really what you should do,
yes,
you'd put A, B, or C, A, B, or and Sharna, I think probably does it in order of choice.
Mm-hmm.
And you didn't put one in there, did you, Sharna?
No, I didn't. I didn't.
Sharna, did you want A?
I was just saying it because it was hanging out there.
And it is Saturday, so remember to refresh your screens fairly frequently because YouTube is loaded on Saturday, and they tend to it tends to get bogged down, and buffer on you. Go ahead and pass A to Toby. Okay, Toby, you want A for 20, and Sharna gets B for 25.
Thank you, Sharna.
Thank you, Sharna, and thank you, Toby.
See, we're all sweet here.
Oh, yes. Of course. We should change it to sweet, happy paper people.
Yeah.
Okay, here are 3 covers. These covers are all, it'll be an ABC. These are all soft covers. You'll see why I kept them. Oops, that half is this back half of this one. Okay. Just put A, soft covers. A, 1892, B, 1913, and C, 1909. Okay, so they're all soft covers. This one happens to be paper. It's a thick paper. I love the cool line on the inside. It has really awesome aging. This, I don't know, it looks like just paper on there, but it looks really cool in real life. Lots of writing on the back. But this is so cool to be able to have that on the front of your journal. If you took the whole thing, or if you cut it either there or here, if you wanted it a little bit smaller and have this on the front that says 1892 to 1893 with the person's name, that's really cool. So that's going to be...
Could I get the last 2 dates again for B and C?
1892, 1913, and 1909.
1913?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
So this one is 1913 to 1914. It's May of 1913 to January of 1914. It is a fabric cover. It's fabric over paper, nicely stained, but that fabric makes it last forever. The paper never tears because of the fabric. It's got some good staining on the back all the way around, and I love the label on the front. Again, C, 1909. I'm not going to do that. I want to say that is Spanish, but I'm gonna murder it even with my little bit of Spanish. I love the label again. This one is it's a fabric. It's almost like a vinyl fabric, but it is fabric over paper. Some good writing on the inside, and an amazing label. Oh, also some really cool writing on the back. Love that. Love it when they do. Love it when they doodle. This is first tangles right here. Let's see. Okay, all of these are going to be just $10.
That's in?
Catherine. How are you today? Oh, Catherine's getting C.
Hey, Catherine. Okay, Catherine gets 1909. Awesome. Thank you, Catherine.
Susan is getting B.
Thank you, Susan. That is May of 1913. And 1892 is A. Anybody for A? Hi, Yolanda. Good to see you. Hey, J-Mac.
Could
Okay,
you show
guess
A
what?
again?
Sure. This one is 1892 to 1893. It does have the person's name on there. I don't know if you can see it, but there is lots of writing on here. Like they were figuring some math things, some numbers of maybe purchases. I love the inside though. I love the lines
It's
that are
almost
in
like the lines got
embossed.
ghosted onto it.
Yeah, exactly. But I think that it might be fibers through the paper. I'm not positive. I think it might be fibers through the paper to help it with strength, because this is every bit as strong as these fabric covered ones. And you don't see it on the outside at all.
That's why I thought they might be ghosted.
Yeah,
There isn't any on the
it
outside.
did kind of look ghosted or embossed from the paper. Yeah.
No smell. J-Mac wants to know if it smells. Well, it doesn't smell.
Nope.
Is there a smell to it?
Sorry. No smell at all on any of them. That was good.
That's a bit of my dad coming out of me right there.
Yeah.
Does anybody want A?
Talk English. Speak well.
If not, we're going to move on. J-Mac's going to take A.
J-Mac gets A. Thank you,
Thank you,
J-Mac.
J-Mac.
Okay. So A, B, C are gone. Okay. Let's do another album.
Thanks. My dad would have fit in this group very well because he was that kind of person. And he was an artist.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was the one that taught me how to do most of my drawing.
Okay.
And
we're gonna
my sarcastic streak.
I'm going to jump all around here. I've got albums in all price ranges. I'm going to leave the ABC there, but it is not ABC. The albums are going to be one by one. And if you came in a little bit late, I'm going to give a minimum price for each album. Glynis will put it in as auction. We'll have 2 minutes on my clock. If somebody can come in at that minimum price, and if you want to go over that, then that way there's always a minimum set. I love this. Look at this. Look at these two pretty girls. That is often when there's a picture like that on the front, it's cracked and they don't come out so well. This is one of the best I've ever seen of a picture, an image on the front. And their faces are perfect. There is not a single crack at all in this. It's really impeccable. This is all embossed, of course. So, yep, you could put your Simon Hurley stamping foam in all of this and then stamp it out. Get these cool letters for album. You could get those really cool to stamp. It has the old bronze closure, only the front, which is what I love. The back pieces missing. So create your own closure. It is celluloid, just in amazing condition. Not even the corners. Look at the corners. Not even the corners are cracked and missing. The back is also celluloid, and look at that. Perfection.
Yeah, that's perfect.
That is amazing. I hardly ever see that. And you'll see it in some of the others coming up. And look at the velvet spine. It reminds me of a little bit of Wild Streak. Yeah, it's green and black and cream. And it still feels velvety.
Animal
green.
print.
That's what it reminded me of. I thought, wow, animal print. And it's probably more of a marble, but it does kind of give that animal print vibe. All right. This one does not have any pictures in it. So I'm not going to, let's see, I wanted to try to show you a couple of things. But I don't want to open it and go through every page if there aren't pictures in there. Okay, in the back few pages are the small ones. They do all have gold foiled. Let's see. I think in this one, all the tops are rounded of the pages. All the top. Nope, there's a square there. That's the divide. That's what I was looking for. There is a section where the top is squared off and a section where the top is rounded. If that
Poppies.
matters to you. But yes, those are poppy pods. And then poppies. There is no color. It is all gold foiled, which is really cool because you could go in with any kind of media that you want and color and make those poppies. And that is on every single page. The gold, the gilding is still in really good condition all the way around. So this one, this would be album number 2. Is that right, Glynis?
I've been counting every auction, so I've got it as number 5.
Well, I put it as number 5, number 2 album.
Okay. We're only numbering the albums because the ledgers have their own.
Right. So
Okay,
just put number 2 when you put the
album number 2.
Album
Yeah,
number 2.
I'll change this one to number 2 and only number albums.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can be taught.
What?
You can teach old dogs new tricks, huh?
Yeah.
Just getting started in bed.
Also want you to notice the spine of this one. What impeccable condition that is in. I mean, this one, again, could be used exactly as is. What a cool art journal. I'm really loving that idea from Sylvia. Even I would take these pages out, put other paper in that you want to art journal on. Or I like doing them on flat pages and then adding them after the fact. The minimum that I could take on this one is 75. I know, isn't it pretty?
Okay, that's in.
And the 2-minute timer has started.
So these are like auctions, ladies. Somebody puts in for 75 and somebody wants it more, they up it.
And when the timer goes off at 2 minutes, that's the end. Whoever has the highest bid gets it.
Are the little red stick pins helping you guys this time?
I like him. It's easier for me to see.
Yeah.
Oh, that's reason enough to use it.
Yeah. So Marianne can find it.
Before, so I appreciate Candy to
Sure. Yeah. When she did it last time, I thought it was very helpful. And especially if we have to go back and rewatch something, it makes it easier to find it in chat.
Yep. And I still hear some breaking up, but it's not as bad as it was before. Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
That's only occasionally now. It's not all the time.
Okay. Well, we're almost to a point where we'll be able to get the desks in a permanent position and then start mounting
Sharna
stuff.
put it in for 75.
I hope that will help. Thank you, Sharna, for opening that bid. Okay, if nobody outbids her, Sharna's going to get this for 75, and it is worth a whole lot more. I am literally putting in the very minimum that I could take on these albums, not what their value is and not what, I mean, if you want to turn around and sell it somewhere else.
Lisa Jameson put it in at 80.
Thank you, Lisa. There are a lot of places you could sell these for a lot more. Right now, it's a matter of time for me. We had snow during the night, and it's supposed to start snowing again this afternoon, but it's not sticking. Not sticking very much. There's only a little bit of snow. But right now it is just cloudy.
Well, today the highest is supposed to be 70, so.
Wow. Okay, that is the
Carolina.
timer. And I forgot to give you the 30-minute warning, but that goes to Lisa. Number 2 goes to Lisa J for $80. Thank you, Lisa, and great buy. That's a great buy. Okay. Let's see.
Oh. Shunner, you were too late. Sorry.
I apologize. I was not paying attention and didn't give you the 30-minute warning.
30 seconds.
Yeah.
There's more to come, Sharna. You'll have plenty.
There are lots more. Well, I don't know. Lots is It feels like lots because it's all my hoard. But maybe it's not. Where's the... No, not there. Okay. Not there. I'll just write a new one. Okay, this one is red velvet. All red velvet. And I'm amazed at the condition that the red velvet is in. I normally wouldn't get an all velvet one because, as you've seen on the back of some of them, where just the back is velvet, the front is celluloid, it gets completely rubbed off. And like this, the whole thing looks like that. This has the natural wear where people grab it there and here. So it's perfect, natural wear, but the rest of it is in perfect condition. The red velvet is still all intact and impeccable. The corners look great. And this is metal. It's really cool. And this is one for sure you could press your stamping foam into, your stamping block, like the Simon Hurley, and get a really cool imprint. Because can you see the 3D-ness of that? Hopefully, if I turn that on the side, you can see how 3D that is. But yeah, that is really
Metal.
cool.
Yes, it's probably
It is
brass.
metal. I don't know.
It looks like the way brass ages. So
But
that's
I was going to say it's not brass color, but I can't tell you what kind of metal it is.
that looks like my brass bed right now because I haven't,
Oh,
I haven't done anything with it in a long time.
This metal closure is really cool too. And it's got 2 horns on it, which gives you a lot of options on how to create your own closure because it doesn't have the back piece. Now, this is what I find interesting. There has to be something for that to connect to, but I don't see any mark here at all where that back closure would have been. I mean, nothing. Usually you see the marks in the velvet because it was there for a long time and or on the paper here, and I see no marks at all. So that's kind of amazing. Somebody did really take good care of it. This one has no pictures in it. I love the color. Look at the aging on this. Just beautiful pages. The spine of this one, again, is absolutely impeccable. I even want to pull off all the tape like this.
No.
You can get that off with undo. That'll look really cool. But check out the pictures on every page like this. There is no color. It is all gold foil embossed.
Hi, Lucy.
So that the 2 of them are on every page. And look at all the cool tape. Oh. There's some tape right there. I'll leave it in for you. I'm leaving everything that was in them in with them, but there is a lot of really cool old tape in this one. And those ladies are just really neat looking. And these papers here in the inside. There are the minis in the back. A couple pages of those. Okay. So the minimum I can take for this one is $70.
That's in.
And the timer has started. 2 minutes.
Oh, and I forgot my 3 little pins. Sorry about that.
Oh, Sharna already did 75. Ugh.
Well, thank you, Sharna, because I just looked at the sticky note that was on it, dropped on the floor, and it said the minimum is 75. So thank you. I appreciate that. And this is the red velvet.
And don't forget the 30-second.
Thank you. We are at 1:15 right now. Just bring it out here, then I won't forget. You can see it too. Right here. We're down to a minute. Sharna's at 85. EM's at 90. We are at 50 seconds. We are.
Hi,
Hey,
Katie.
Katie. So good to see you. Katie, I hope you're not getting sick. We've been worried about you. I know you're staying away from
27
Jen.
seconds left.
20 seconds. 20 seconds left. We
Right,
are
you-
at 90. Sharna, 96. 12 seconds left.
You got it, Sharna. No, I'm not going to go in again. So if
Anybody going
anybody
to
else
outbid
goes in,
Sharna at 96? Oh, sweet. Awesome. All right. Sharna gets it for 96. Thank you, Sharna. That is a beautiful book.
congratulations, Sharna.
Yes. Katie,
A
Jen
lot of
showed
stuff
you
worked in it.
one of those paintings. I just forgot the name, the type of painting that you just did, all in the grayscale. I love it. Love it. Love it. I want to talk to you about that more later. That's a cool buy, Sharna. Gonna love that one. Okay, let's see. It's sticky inside. All right. Okay, so let's do this one. This is a little bit smaller album. It has a lot of embossing. The embossing, it's an ivory color. The embossing says album, and there's flowers all over. It does have cracking here, and it has cracking across the top. I like, if it's going to crack, I like when it cracks like that, because you can get some adhesive underneath it and press that down and bring it right back to where you want it. And I love, there's no color on here, and I love being able to put your own color on. These look like little bluebells, or maybe the yellow bells. I'm not sure. That might even be poppies up there. Very pretty. Silver color closure. Only the front half, not the back half. And see, I can see where the closure was right there. That's what I was talking about on the last one. So this was velvet at one time, and the velvet has worn off. The spine is still together. The velvet has worn off, and it has worn off the back, but you can see that it was a rich blue velvet of that color right there. Okay. And this one, where did my note go? This one I don't believe has any pictures. I like these. There was a certain point they started adding these cover pages. I really think that cover page is pretty. Oh, this is the one with the glassine bag.
That's right.
Might have a photo in it at some point, but it opens on the side. You can see the thumb notch right there. That glassine bag came with it. I'm leaving it with it. It doesn't have any photos, but it does have the names of all the people that used to be in there. And the pages are in excellent condition. They're not ripped out and torn up. There are smaller pages in the back, or smaller photo holders. This was cute. This is Hannah West and John Larson, and it says sister and brother, those two. Just so you know that they're related. Don't try to put them together. So this one, what number is this?
4.
I didn't put one number on the last one. So album number 4, the minimum I could take on this one is 48. I know. I love the script of the words.
That's in.
Really wish I could write like that. And let's see here. For those that maybe have not met Kist Studio, Kist Studio is Katie. If you look past their Epic Art
You want to
Adventure,
set the timer?
CADY. Well, sure. CADY, that is Katie. Katie Kist. So for any who haven't met her, Katie Kist. And Jen, that you've met, is Katie's daughter. See, so that's where Jen gets all her skill, all her art. Katie is actually a
true artist.
Tra-
I don't know what you want to say
a
it.
trained and educated fine
educated.
artist.
Yes.
Trained and educated fine artist. Some of her paintings and sculptures are so cool.
And I loved the dolls that she got at retreat. Those dolls were.
Yes, those were. She was able to pick up some of her things that had been stored at a family member's home.
Contemporary
and we got
artists.
to see some cool pieces of art that she had done years and years ago. This is a bargain, Sylvia, at that price. It is, but I wanted to have some that would be in everybody's price range if they wanted something. Sometimes new people come in at the last second, so I thought it was lag. Yeah, and it is Saturday, and there is 50 seconds left, but it is Saturday. YouTube is always crazy busy on Saturday, so be sure to refresh frequently to make sure that it is not buffering on you and throwing you behind. Especially, it only matters when you come to something that you want.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only time it matters.
30 seconds.
Wow. Yeah, there must be a big lag. They are seeing you write stop before they're hearing the timer go off. That's crazy. 13 seconds. Somebody can snag this album for $48.
Yeah, there's about an 8-second difference between StreamYard and my YouTube.
Yep, mine too. Okay. That one is still.
I'll take it for 50.
Aw, DM, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
That was last minute snag. Good for you.
Yeah, it was hard for me to get it in before the thing went off. I was typing it before the timer went off.
That's okay. That's okay. Since nobody
Y'all
else
know
jumped
it's
in,
not-
then
Yep. Y'all
yeah,
know it's hard for me
when
to.
there's a lag. It is. It is hard. Okay, let's see. Let's go back to ledgers for a few minutes. I don't know if the majority of you were more interested in ledgers or albums, so I figured we would just flip back and forth. Let's see, is it 4? Yes. Okay, this will be an ABCD. And these will all be the same price. That's why there's an ABCD. These are ledgers that are vintage, similar to the others. They are vintage but unused. You can see some aging. I just love it. You know, often I buy ledgers just for the covers. Just for the covers. Yeah, I sometimes don't even care what's inside because I can pull that out, but I just love the covers. I zoomed in so you could see things closer, but then sometimes you can't see the top and the bottom at the same time, especially if there's a stack. So this is a single entry ledger. I just love all of this. I love the leather corners. I love everything about it. Unused, vintage yet unused. That is A. So A, we're going to call
SE.
SE ledger gray, because this is an SE ledger, a single entry ledger. Green. They're kind of greenish blue. You've probably all seen them. They're kind of greenish blue, but we'll just call it green. So SE ledger gray, SE ledger green, same thing. Just awesome. Leather corners in immaculate condition. Okay, C will be record. Same thing, leather corners. You can see it was stacked somewhere with a bunch of other books. So this part was protected. That part either got the sun or the dust. Again, vintage yet unused. So C
Hi,
is
Lindy.
record.
How are you?
Who came in? I don't see the C
Lindy,
yet.
Kay, and Sean Designs.
Hi, Lindy. And D is double entry ledger. So DE ledger. Again, same thing. Vintage yet unused. And this one is blue. You can see maybe a little bit of difference in the the greens and the blues, and they do fade a little. I love the edge of the paper on this one. It's blue. If I move that, you should be able to see that. See that blue edge? Very cool. Very cool blue edge. Okay, so that is D. So A, B, C, D, any one, $40 each. Really try to get things priced where
Lucy would like to know what the C and D look like inside. Are they ABCs? Are they plain? Are they
no ABCs on this one? And it is a record book. And D is a double entry ledger. I don't think there's ABCs on that one either. Oh, there is. I'm sorry. I apologize. However, A, B, C, D are gone. Looks like they tore out probably the pages that they used. Love this. And there is E through Z. I just like the blue edges of this paper. Honestly, all of them I bought for the covers.
Okay, we have Catherine for A.
S-E ledger.
Sharna for D.
Thank you, Catherine. 1 second. I'm going to try to make use of those stickies. Sharna for D.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Sharna.
Yes, those covers are in amazing shape.
Yes. When I see them like that, yeah, I don't care if they're unused inside. I buy them for the covers. Okay. Anybody on B and C?
They're dickering right now between Sharna and Lucy, so. Does B have ABC in it?
B has ABC. Yes. And it is a double entry, right? No, it's a single entry. Single entry with ABCs, and C does not have ABC.
Okay.
Okay, so B and C are still available?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
We have a bunch of people.
Yeah, it is torture to get rid of them. But it's okay. It's for a good cause. Okay, this will just be an A and a B. And this is a couple more covers. And when I got these...
J-Mac wants to know if her box shipped.
No, but it's on the verge and another box has started. I think I mentioned at the very beginning, there are a lot of boxes that had a little room on top. So I was waiting to see if there's some little things that would fill that space. But then there were other larger things that had to start another box. So there is another box already started, J-Mac. And I still haven't completely finished everything from the last sale. So there may be some things that could fill that up. But it will go out likely Monday morning. So yeah, J-Mac, you've got one box plus one. You've got a second one going. Okay, so when I got these, each of these ledgers only had one cover. I don't remember if it's front or back. Didn't matter. You know, it had a whatever in it, and then just the cover. I love these covers that have, you know, that they're not the same. You can tell that they're not the same. They're different colors. This one has the little strings of red running through it. And this one has tiny little strands of blue running through it. And they are a different print. And they are a different size. So you can see that this one, well, let me do it to the other side so you can see that the one on the bottom is larger. They're both small. I kept them when I used the insides because they're perfect to cut in half and make a mini book. Cut that in half and put these two, just flip it over, like bending it in half. And that's the perfect size for a mini book right there. Same thing with this one. And like I said, I often just buy them just for the covers. And that was it with these. So $10 each. Go ahead.
Do you want A to be red because it's got the red line through
Yes.
it and be
Yeah,
blue?
I put brown, red, and brown, blue.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, red, blue, single covers.
That's in.
Yes, yes, Toby, we get you. She will send you a picture of the tracking number when
Toby,
they're
yours
getting
has
ready.
not shipped. Yours has not shipped. I was busy all weekend packing the last two sales and Black Friday. So
J-Mac is getting A, and
J-Mac
I'm
gets
getting
it.
B.
Thank you, J-Mac.
Toby was hoping you could fit her ledger in that box.
Yes, absolutely. There's a lot of room in your box, Toby. It is not full enough to warrant the shipping on that box at this point. So that would be a big empty box to ship. Okay, let's see here. Oh, there are a few that I have to take a deep breath on before I let them go. And this is one of them. There are 3 ledgers that will be auction style like the albums. This is one of them.
Do you want these numbered then, or just?
Let me hang on a second. Let me see.
We could do it as auction number 5 if you wanted.
No, because that's not going to mean anything to me. There's only 3 ledgers that'll be auctioned, so just put ledger auction journal. Yes, because it's the only one that says journal on it. It is debossed and embossed everywhere. This is really cool. Even this design through the middle is intentional. Just a lot of really cool. The leather corners. Look at the condition the spine is in. It's amazing. Look at that spine.
Love the color. That color is
great condition. The color is great. I love the wear here. You know, that's right where you put your hand all the time. And when they open them, your hands go there. So the oils from the hands get on there. Okay. This is 1897. So that's what, 150 years old? 1897.
Yeah,
it does come with some ephemera in it. I'm going to leave the ephemera. Let's see, whatever it is, it's for sale by, it's about a patent. All the leading grocers and flower dealers. There is a certificate from a Vermont bank. I'll just turn a few pages to close those up. The writing in this one, it's
fantastic.
It's that perfect calligraphy that I wish was my everyday writing. 1897, and even better, every single page. The entire book. 400 pages. Ended this book April 8th of 1898. Even noted that.
I know, Sylvia. It's got something in there from Vermont.
Oh,
it's where her sister lives.
That's right. This is such an amazing book. 1897 journal, ledger. 400 pages, every single one written on it. The minimum I could take for this is $325.
That's not $3.25, ladies.
That's in.
Oh, taking off my glasses, wiping away the tears, and you made me laugh. I'm kidding. I'm not wiping tears. That's something in my eye. And those of you who have these large journals, you know how hard it is to let go of them. You know how hard it is. But my goal there with these things is, you know what it is? It's to get rid of those medical bills that are now. Yesterday, there was 5 more bills in the mail at the same time. How rude. I'm going to start the 2 minutes. I forgot to do that.
So you have to think about it this way, ladies. There's 400 pages in it. If you sell them at 20 pages for
$20
$10 or $20, It's $325, Yolanda.
$325 for the entire book. If it isn't purchased, likely what I will do is carefully take the signatures out and put together signature packs like we did before, but with completely different ledgers.
Yes. You're right, J-Mac. They aren't breathing, but they hold lots of memories.
Yeah. It
Yep.
is gorgeous writing. 1 minute left at 3:25. 1897.
You could even do digitals with that cover.
You
Scan
can.
that in.
The cover and the pages.
And
with
the pages.
Amazing calligraphy writing, because that is well over 100 years old. This has got all the people's names in it. What they bought, how much they owed, how much they paid, whether they paid cash. If he is from Vermont, there might be people in there that somebody knows.
Sylvia says she's offering you her firstborn, even though he's 50 and past his prime. Can he do housework?
Oh, yes. Does he cook and clean? There we go. That is the timer. I would take him if he could cook and clean. That would be a heck of a deal for me, ongoing. Okay, I'm going to put that one back then. And we'll pull out another couple albums. Okay. Oh, anybody like me love a good leather album? Something about the leather albums just draws me to them. You could, now you've got my brain going on that foam. This would be a great stamp too, because this is open right here. So if you do that, ink it and stamp it, you could put whatever you wanted inside there as a book plate. That would be really cool. That would be really cool. A lot of embossing and debossing. A lot of cool leather work on this one. And again, in amazing condition, the cover. It does have both sides of the closure. And I love that this one has 2 posts. Gives you a bunch of different options of how to add a closure to it. I'm holding onto the spine very carefully because it is detached on one side. I take these off anyway and use this spine separately, but I want to try to keep every piece there for you. Even, I forgot what these little head things are called. Head papers. Like there's the little twisted rope in there and then the leather around it. Try to stick it in there and just hang on to it. This will go into a bag, a plastic bag, as soon as we're done here.
Lucy said headband.
Headband, thank you, Lucy. Look at this spine. Look what excellent condition this is in. Really amazing. The back is the exact same thing.
Hi, Angie.
You could even my thought is take this apart and use the cover, one side of the cover as the front cover of another journal I'm making, and then the back as a front cover. It's identical, just turn it upside down, as a front cover of another journal, and you could get 2 really cool leather journals out of it and let the back be something else, or just stretch leather over book board and make it a solid back, leather back. This one does not have any photos in it, but it's got lots and lots of pages. Hey, Angie, good to see you. And it has lots and lots of pages. Yeah, go ahead.
Is to do it in velvet, because that's how most of them were. They were the cover on the front and then the velvet on the back.
That's a great idea.
Yes, it's for sale, Angie.
Yes. Oh, Angie, It's a good thing you got here, girl. You already missed half of the ones that went out the door. So hold on tight. I love that these pages with the small pictures are in the center of this one. And then there's more in the back. And some are oval and some are squared. Some have square top and some have the rounded top. And I'm not going to open it anymore because I'm just really trying to protect these much. So this is the square leather album. And the minimum I could take on this one is $85.
That's in?
Meaning that's what I paid for it. So
Timer.
Oh,
thank you.
Great.
Thank you. Got it.
Angie has in for 85.
Thank you, Angie. So, Angie, just so you know, since you came in, most of the ledgers are a flat price. There are 3 ledgers that we're doing auction style, like the albums. All of the albums will be done like this. When I put it up, we'll put a minimum that I can take for it. And then you can take it for that, unless somebody comes in and outbids. 2-minute timer. We are at 1:30. Square leather.
And it's
that's one of the nicest covers I've seen.
yeah.
As far as leather, yeah, I'm
It's
really
number 5 too. If you wanted
Okay,
to know which
thanks.
one it was.
Oh, wait, no, I thought that was number 6. I
No.
thought 5 was a $325 one.
No, that was a ledger.
That's a ledger.
Okay, I'm all confused. Ignore my numbering. My numbering.
So don't put a number on them, Glennis.
Yeah, I'm
Just-
not going to
just
stop
put
putting
what-
numbers.
Just put like square leather album.
Yeah,
We'll
no
keep
more-
the numbers going.
yeah, I messed them up so
Hi,
bad.
Irma. All right, there's 45 seconds left if anybody wants to outbid Angie at 85 for this gorgeous leather album.
Well, I'd love
These
to see what
nice
Angie
thick
does with that.
Edges
I
are
know.
gilded, front and back, both beautiful leather.
Especially now that
30
she's
seconds.
feeling really good. She must be in
I
that
know.
every single day.
Yeah. Yeah, she crafts when she's not feeling well. When she's feeling well, yeah, she's like Speedy Gonzalez. That's a retreat joke. If I guess you had to be at that retreat for Speedy Gonzalez, Angie, or at this last retreat because we showed that album to
Right.
the ladies there. Time
Angie gets that
is
album.
up, and Angie gets that one. Congratulations, Angie, and thank you. Oh, I forgot to show you that front page there. I forgot this one had it. Look at that.
And it's
There's a
got
little bit of
ephemera too.
the hidden ephemera. This has got that gorgeous iridescent, or not iridescent. What's it called? Holographic paper in the front, and I love
that's
the cover.
gorgeous.
Love the cover.
See,
page,
there was a
and
hidden thing in that one.
There's a lot of hidden. There's a lot of hidden. I can't remember every single thing about every one of them. So just know. Okay.
Moray. Thank you, Lucy. That's what it's called.
Moray.
I knew there was a word for it.
Moray. Let's see. 5, 1, 2. Okay. When we get to the end, there will, I think at this point, there's only maybe that one ledger that hasn't sold. We get to the end, we'll pull out any that haven't sold quickly for anybody who came in late. But so far, there's only one. This will be an A and a B. And they are ledgers. And you can put A record and B ledger. They both have the fabric cover, leather corners, wonderful embossing and debossing, front and back in great condition. This one has marbled edge.
Look at that edge. Oh
Marbled
my
edge
goodness.
paper. I know, love that. And as I throw that right over there, this is definitely on its way to antique, but I can only claim it to be vintage at this point because I don't know. I don't have exactly a date on it, but it is aged really nicely.
And it started at what number? I don't think it started at 1.
Starts at 5. Starts at 5. So they tore out the first 4 pages, probably what was written on. So it is unwritten, but amazing cover. Again, one of those that I bought, which I do regularly. I buy for the cover because the covers are amazing. And B is Ledger. I like this. It's different. It's not the same on every single one.
Oh.
Very cool. Leather corners. And this one has, I love this. Look at these tape marks. They're really cool. We get excited about the silliest things. This one has the ABCs in the front. And I don't think it has the year it was printed. Again, on the way to antique, but I don't believe it is. It is vintage. It has, it has a little bit of writing here and there. If I were to go page by page, you'd see probably something on almost every one, but just a little bit, not, so there's one that isn't. As you go through, it's just random. So I'm kind of calling it, they tore out some pages between the alphabet and the rest of the ledger. Don't they know that's what we really want? Stuff in there. As I flipped through, there were some random pages here and there that just had something written on them, but I'm calling it an unused. There's some figuring. I'm calling it unused because for the most part it is unused, but it is well aged, nicely aged. Can you see the letters down here?
Yeah,
piece
it
of
had
tape
tape
over
on
them. Yeah, I love it. They look really cool. Anyway, so that is B. So A is record and B is ledger. And these, same price, $58 a piece, either one. These are quite a bit thicker.
That's it.
Size, while you're doing that. This one is 12 and a half tall. A is 12 and a half by 8. And B is 12 by 8. So this one's about a half an inch taller, but they're essentially the same size. Sylvia, again, ledgers, again. Now they're starting to think, I'd rather pay $300 and get that huge one than $58 and get a little one. It's not little, but it's little compared to the giant one.
Mm-hmm. Sharna gets A.
Sharna gets A. Thank you, Sharna. Okay. Anybody interested in B? B is the one that had the alphabets in there and a little bit of writing here and there.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
B is available. So, let's see, available right there. Okay, let's go back to.
Okay.
What have we got here? And 2 of those. Okay. Another album. All right. Here is another celluloid. Look at this cool metal trim all the way around it. It goes all the way around the cover. And the closure fits right over it. The closure
I call
itself
them
isn't there.
Daisies.
Yep.
Daisy album.
Daisy album. The pin is still in back here, which is cool because you can use that pin to create a new closure. This one, the back was red velvet. You can see little bits where there's a tiny bit of velvet left. Not much. It is mostly red fabric now. Could be recovered and really nice in velvet. This corner is open, which shows you what they used as stuffing.
And wood or
the batting, either the wood or the book board.
Mhm.
This one has 21 cards in it. Okay, spine is, really careful with it because the spine is very loose. It's still together, but it's very loose. And it has 21 cards. Oh, look at the aging on that. I love that right there.
It's yummy.
Yes, it is yummy. Luscious paper, and that's so thick. This is a board in itself. I'm going to kind of hold it like this and flip through that so you can see some of the pictures, but this one has design on each of the pages. Let's see if I can get where you can see that. It is not flowered, colored. It is all in gold. So it's just like gold foil design on every page. 21 cards in here. Those of you who purchase cards on their own know the price of cabinet cards. They are not, okay, I like this one. Oh, that one's coming out. That's the one I was looking for. Sorry, that one's coming out.
Take the whole card out of that one.
Yeah, I'm going to take that whole card out. Actually, I was looking for that and could not find the album it was in.
So it has 20 cards in it, everybody.
So it has 20 cards in it, actually. Oh, that one's coming out too.
Okay, 19 cards,
Ooh,
ladies.
I went through all the albums and couldn't find the right one. Okay, 19 cards. 19 cards. Okay, so cards sell anywhere from $5 to $25 on their own, individually, singly. So if there's 19 cards, selling them for $5 a piece, that would be $95. That because there was 21. Yeah, so 19 now, right? Is that what I said? Yes, 19. 19, that would be $95. So if I sell those cards for $5 a piece and then throw the album in for free, that would be $95, right?
Mm-hmm.
I will start it at 90. This is an amazing, amazing deal. I know people want to get their hands on the cards, but I'll start that at 90.
You might want to start the timer again because she hasn't even gotten the
Oh, sorry. Didn't realize.
Now I had to change my 95 to 90.
Sorry. Didn't realize that it was not in. Okay.
10.
Now?
Yep.
Okay.
But I had, if you hadn't changed the price, it would have been a lot quicker.
Well, okay, you could leave it at 95.
No, it didn't.
You can always charge more. Because you know me, I always go down and undercharge. It's the biggest fault. Yes, this is an amazing, amazing deal. If you would like to have cabinet cards and an album, to get them all together for $90.
And those are quite nice cabinet cards. Sometimes the pictures are, but those are really well taken.
Yes.
The photographer was great.
The whole, yes. Well taken
They
and
aren't
well
faded
preserved.
at all.
I will say.
Yeah.
Yeah, well preserved.
Because they do start to fade if they see the sun too much.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes. 1 minute.
Why are you side-eyeing me? Huh? Why are you side-eyeing me?
Is it
Abby
Billy?
is giving me the side.
Oh,
No,
Abby.
Billy's asleep and
Oh,
she's all covered up. Abby's looking at me at the side eye.
like Billy's taking too much space. She's pushing me
Can you
out.
just bring me a can then, please? Thank you.
Gotta have something to drink, and you can't move.
Nope, can't move.
30 seconds.
He's getting ready to go deal with a friend's cats. They had to leave early this morning for a family emergency, so we got called in to do cat duty.
Wow. This celluloid cover with the daisies on it, I didn't even talk about that because I was so focused on the cards, but look at, there's no cracks. Not
Yeah,
a
that
single
would make a
crack
great
on the whole thing.
scan and put it in as a digital.
Very much so. And a beautiful cover with that metal around it.
I love you. Bye.
Okay. That one remains available. We change that to 19 cards. Okay. Okay. Here's an album. This is a very cool album. And this actually does have its closure still intact, and it still works. This is a longer one. It's a rectangle instead of, I guess you'd call it a horizontal instead of a vertical. Even the verticals are usually smaller than that. So this is a really nice large one. This is definitely something to do with the stamping foam. Check out these cute birds. How cool would that be as a stamp?
I called it 5-bird album.
Thought that works.
I called it large white.
And the leaves.
I'll put large white.
All the little, well, 5 birds. I'll know which one because it's the only one with birds on it. The feathers, look at every little feather is embossed, and inside the feathers, every little striation of the hairs in the feather are there. It is really, really cool. It has a metal protectant trim, just like the last one. And that is really protective because a lot of times, the majority of the time when we see cracking, it starts at one of the edges. Excuse me. It has a rust colored velvet, used to be velvet on the spine. There's the rust color right there. And check out the back. It still has its rust velvet. This is so pretty. And it is a rusty orange color. I didn't tell DM about this at all.
No.
And look at that spine. Look at what great condition that is in. It's amazing. Now, the closure. My favorite is the closure.
Oh, it's got closure.
Yes. And the closure works. Gosh. And you see how this is on springs. And so you pull it up and down. And so you pull it up and that just fits into this little slot right here, like that. I know, such a cool. So some of the others you could see where they have this kind of slot here, you know that it was the same kind of closure. I don't know if you might ever be able to find one at a, an antique shop or something in their little odds and ends bins, but sometimes it still has the pin that goes in here. So this one,
look at the inside of that one.
Check out this paper. Yeah. Oh man. And this is thick board paper. It's really cool. I love that it is guaranteed gold edges. I love that it is longer, that most of them would be half the size. They have the one place for one image and they would be about the same height and just like that. Having the double gives me twice as many to use. You don't have to keep it this size if you don't want to. Take these out. It
looks like it's never been used.
It does look like it's never been used. You could cut these in half. I'm going to pull it up here. They're just, in amazing condition.
So no photo?
No photos. It doesn't look like anything's ever even been slid into them.
Yeah.
And they are all gold rimmed. It is in such fantastic condition. That's just an amazing album. Okay, so where's the sticky note?
I don't know. I didn't see it in there.
Yeah, I didn't see it there either.
$5 to Don Marie. No,
really.
No, Don Marie would pay at least 10.
Yeah, I would pay at least
10. Okay, minimum I could take for that one is 90.
That's in.
This would be a cool one to do rubbing.
Yes.
Very softly with a pencil through the paper. They would look so amazing.
I'm in for 90.
Okay, then I'm going to do this. Not the right kind of pencil, but let's see what even a normal.
Nice to have the closure and everything.
Yes, not normal. I mean, it's rare to have it. No cracks.
I was also thinking that closure, if you could get it off nicely, you could have somebody 3D print one, even though it would be in plastic, but then you could age it.
Yeah, that's great.
Maybe you all ought to let me do that, because my neighbor has a 3D printer, and I might be able to get some of those made.
Here, let me start
That
this.
was great.
And then somebody up it, so he pushes her up a little bit.
No. Then I won't come back on. But yeah, I was just thinking that I could have him.
Yeah,
3D
I think that's
print.
a great idea.
Yeah, that's great.
Fantastic idea. I hadn't thought about that.
He's going to teach me how to do it. So.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Because at the bin store, you know, that I go to for the dollar bin days.
Yeah.
Yeah. They there's always the filament for those things.
Oh.
So I bought him filament before for those machines.
Volcano Art has classes in making closures. Oh wow.
Oh, interesting. I'll write that down.
Check out. Yeah, check that out too. 1 minute. Anybody gonna challenge DM for this album with the cool birds on it?
They're all scared too. No, I'm just kidding.
We have a squirrel that lives in the maple tree that's right outside our back door. And the only time I ever really see it, Lucy sees it all the time. But the only time I see it is when the leaves all fall off. Mm-hmm. And the leaves are all off now. So the squirrel's out there just, running around the tree, having a good time. And Lucy will go to the back door and stand there and watch it. And then she'll jump up and bark at it and through the back door. And the squirrel will just turn, like, boom, and turn and look at her. And they have this little showdown.
They all want the closures.
So they all want the closures.
30 seconds.
Turns and runs at 22 seconds. She turns and runs out her door and goes out, and then she jumps up and barks at it, and it doesn't scare the squirrel away. It's funny, and it just goes back and forth between the two trees right there.
I think the squirrel knows her well enough now.
Yeah, it's probably been around the whole time.
Like ivory. Yeah,
it does. 3 seconds, 2 and 1, boom.
Or scrimshot
too. Yeah. Now everybody.
Okay, my budget is gone now.
So bring out the next orange thing.
Oh, friends, DM. Friends that want all the orange things now. Okay, let's see.
Uh-oh. What do you want to get out?
Okay. Double checking which.
What's budget got to do with it? Yeah.
What's what got to do with it?
Budget.
Oh, I know. I'm like Sylvia. I'm still on budget for 2029.
Oh, Sharna missed the orange one. That's why nobody challenged me. Sharna was away.
Yeah, Sharna, I'm so sorry.
Sharna.
I am so sorry.
Because she would have been the one doing it.
She would have. I do have a couple cool ledgers coming up that you might like, though. Okay, this will be an A and a B. A can just be ledger, and B can be DE ledger, double entry ledger. They are both vintage and a little different from the previous ones in that they have all this information on the inside, which I just always find this fun to look at. Carrying capacity of a freight car, the weight per bushel of grain in different states. It weighs different in different states. No, I'm kidding. But it has the states because some states have certain grains and others don't.
Yeah,
the quantity of
surcharges
seed
too,
that's
I'm
required to plant an acre. I want to plant an acre of rye. How many seeds? How many quarts of seeds do I need? Love these kind of things. Domestic weights and measures, foreign money, business law and daily use. Table of days between two dates. That's kind of cool.
See, Shauna, I just had my husband bring it to me. That's what the problem was.
Also has in the back all the postal information. This one does have the ABCs. It is separated from the spine, but the cover and the cover of this whole spine is still in great condition and connected. Another one that
and it's
I would
got wear in the right places, right?
Yes.
Where you grab it.
Yes, the leather corners, but they're not completely torn off. This is another one that I would buy just for the cover because it's in great condition and take the centers out. So this is another one that I will call unused. This is an antique one, but is unused, and the paper is aged to perfection. So that is A. And B is the double entry ledger, which has the same type of thing, but these are different. This has presidents of the United States, antidotes for poisons, help in case of accidents, the legal weights per bushel that had, the business law it had, domestic weights and measures, and the quantity of seed. So a few different things there.
Who's the last president on that?
The last president in here
that
is
would be able to date it.
President number 27. Can anybody name him?
Oh, sure.
1857.
I'm going
No, that is not. No, wait. Back the truck up. That's when he was born.
Oh.
He was inaugurated in 1909. So this runs president.
Was it
George Washington?
Taft?
In 1789 to Taft. Yep. Taft was March 4th of 1909.
Yep.
So, yep. And they printed these every year. So we can confidently say this is probably in 1910. In 1910 or 11. And it's antique yet. Look at that. They did tear a couple pages out that were used. Wait a minute. Are we missing? We're missing from MNOP. So 4 pages there. And there's a tiny bit of writing right there. So I haven't gone through them page by page. I'm just trying to protect them. So you might get in here and find, ooh, cool. Look at that. That would make an awesome page edge.
Mm-hmm.
Getting in there and taking that whole little strip out. The writing is the calligraphy.
There's a couple pages of it.
Yeah, there is. 88 to 101. So there's some pages missing there. But you might randomly find some writing here and there throughout. Again, one that I bought for the cover. Covers are amazing. You can't, it's just hard to age them to make them look like they're natural aged. And that's what these are. $48 for both. Yeah. You know what I mean. I can't speak.
For each.
$48 a piece. Yes, each.
Go.
Either one.
Or sorry, 10.
Go. That's okay. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
There's your go. That one is ledger.
I was so busy listening to you. When you said 48, I just kind of, that's nice. Didn't put it in first.
Forgot that you were the one writing it down.
Yeah.
Is there anything in the A ledger that we can age it by? Like a date, not necessarily a date, but like a something like that. Like
I will say it looks older. Let's see.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Let's see if it has something about the presidents anywhere. Business law, foreign money, domestic weights and measures, interest laws, and statutes of limitations.
Is that the one that was showing the states?
No.
This one.
Oh yeah, you probably could do the states and the
How many of them there are?
price of the
Well,
tariffs.
I'm thinking how many states, because they came in at different times.
True. So yes.
Now
So
you want
can
me to
see how
count
many
states?
states there are.
Go for it, Marianne.
There's only 32 states on there. So
Okay, so when there
what
were
does that
only
mean?
32 states in the union,
what does that mean?
no idea what that date is.
I would think it's definitely older than the other one then.
Yeah.
It's and it feels older. Postal information from March 1922.
Oh,
Very good.
So it is 100 years old.
Still younger then.
Yeah.
Wow. By 1922, I thought there was way more than 32 states, though.
Yeah, but it may have been for like a train route that only goes through those 22 states.
Yeah.
Or however many states.
Postal information revised December 1908. So again, this one would be 1909 or 1910. And then this one was 1920 something that we just saw. A and B. It's schoolwork for me. Thanks, April. Any takers on A or B?
I told you guys I can't buy anymore. I got that bird album.
If not, she'd have snagged both of these for the price of the bird album.
Mm-hmm. So that's available.
Hey.
Somebody will watch this and say, "Oh, I wonder if those are still available."
Yep.
And she'll get an email or something. Hopefully.
We'll pull anything that's available up at the very end for a quick look-see for those who missed or came in late. Okay. Here is an album. And we will call this one whatever number you're on.
8.
Hang on a second. I think
number 8.
Okay. All right. This is a celluloid. It has the picture of the house, the farm.
And flower.
Love the farm. Yeah, the farmhouse and flowers. This one does have some cracking, and they have preserved it by putting some glue underneath it, which is good, or this entire piece would have been gone. Likely these pieces over here as well. So at least they saved them. There is some cool embossing and debossing on this one. Again, the closure over here is really cool. The back plate is still there. This one, look, if you can, let's see, I don't know if that'll show. Yep, there, okay. There, you can see what the velvet used to be like. A lot of red. It looks like the fabric underneath it is a purpley red. And it was red and green and cream and probably had flowers
Oh, yes,
over it.
you can see them sort of ghosted on the dirt
Yep.
of the cover.
Yeah, and this is a reddish purple, but this is really crazy because you're right. I can see the flowers ghosted on, and I can also see the design. I don't know if it really comes out as the design, but there is very clear imprint of the filigree design over here, and it goes like this all the way around up here, all the way around the outside. That's really interesting. So I wonder if in the center it had. No, because this doesn't have that filigree design out here. I was wondering if it had the same picture in the center. They look like different flowers, and the flowers are up here. up here, around something that was design cut out in the middle. It might have just been one big flower in the middle and then smaller
Right.
around. But yeah, the fabric is in great condition, but the velvet has worn off of it for sure. But the thing that makes this one very, very special is that it has 27 cards.
Is that going to stay at 27?
Said 27 cards, not $27.
Right, but
No,
you
no,
were
no.
pulling out cards before.
Glennis, you're fired.
Hi, Jen. Jen must
Hi,
be
Jen.
feeling good. Woo, there's a lot of people in that one.
Yes.
wow.
5 sisters.
That's unusual.
And
Phil.
yeah, love that.
Look at the
Broadway Denison. What's IO? Is that Iowa?
Iowa is
that
that?
was
No, IO. I
No?
don't know.
IO. Is that Iowa? Broadway Denison. IO. Davis might be. There might be some more on the back of the cards. It usually tells the photographer and where and all that stuff. I did not want to take any of them out. Charter Oak, Iowa. The one on the left was taken in Charter Oak, Iowa. Look how cute that is.
That is
Yeah.
cute.
Little brother and sister
And they
standing
both
out
look
there.
alive. Yeah.
They are alive.
I'm sorry, guys. I like to look for the cards that of the people that are dead in them. So that's the first thing I look for every time I see a card. And that's
Oh,
only
my
because I
goodness.
have a weird sense of humor.
Yes, we know that. Like, oh, okay, you got to check out
Actually,
her
they're
eyes.
worth more money.
This is, if it'll focus, I don't know if it'll get in close enough to see her eyes.
They're pretty
Her eyes
freaky.
are, yeah, well, it's like her head's down a little and she's looking up, so it looks like her eyes are rolling in the back of her head. It's hilarious.
Weirdo DM.
Yeah,
Thanks,
okay.
Angie.
Here's a weirdo for you, DM, right in the middle,
Yeah. He does look sort of weird.
like Shrek. He's a little
Yeah.
Shrek or ogre. Shrek is cute. So, okay, there's another one. This one is Halsted Street, Chicago.
Oh, wow.
So this one's got cards from all over the place.
I know.
Yeah. So definitely a family that traveled. Look
Yeah.
at the edges of that one. That one's actually deckled on the edge, the last page. See how the edges are all the same? It's got cuts out.
Yes. On the top and the bottom.
And the bottom. Yep.
Yeah, that's not torn. That is Davis also, and that is Denison.
And I would say the person
Denison,
on
Iowa.
the right-hand page is the person on the left on that page. If you're looking at.
Nope. Nope,
Don't you think?
different face altogether.
Oh, okay. They look the same.
The one on the left over here, it's a good thing she has a dress on, or you might mistake her for her brother.
Yeah.
And the one on the right over here, she's very pretty. Very feminine face.
Okay.
Yeah. But look at all the design behind it. The blue and the gold foil.
Someone gave them a We Are Memory people.
Oh yeah, a corner cruncher, a corner
rounder.
Corner chomper. There we go. Somebody gave him a corner chomper. E.F. Glau, Charter Oak, Iowa. There's the brothers. They're real happy to be there. Denison, Iowa. This is
That
in
sounds
loving
like
remembrance
Glenn
of. So instead of putting her picture in, they put in loving remembrance of Mabel Powers. She died November 4th, 1905 at 5 years old.
That's a beautiful card.
It's a very beautiful card.
Cards are
Copyright 1904.
too.
Yeah, copyright 1904. By H.F. Wendell and Company. Lispic. Oh, interesting, because you live in Wendell.
I live in Wendell,
Yeah.
North Carolina.
Yeah. Here's another one from Denison, Iowa. And look, it's blue. I don't think I've ever seen a blue backing before. And some of these, like these cards, are bigger than the whole. That although you could have gotten them in there, but they just taped them on the outside instead of destroying the holes, which is kind of cool. If you want to take those off, have you noticed the spine? How every one of these pages is fully intact,
Yeah.
with this fabric binding.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's true,
Is this
Sharna.
the
A
person
lot
who
of the
killed it?
family just either that or they're not interested. I mean, I'm the
In what?
family record keeper for mine, and I have all of these. If I were to ask my
Right?
siblings if they want them,
No.
then they're not going to want them.
Okay, here's my favorite.
So,
This is the Atlas Studio on Halsted Street in
he
Chicago.
looks like a
Here
little vampire. Oh my
Adam's
goodness.
family. Isn't he cute? And it's not just coming down there. It's combed together, and that's a curl.
Yes.
That's a curl that drops down on his forehead. Isn't that adorable?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I love that. And he looks
That's
thrilled.
true. Family stories
Somebody
were
put his
done
hand
verbally
up
and
here, and somebody put his hand on it on there, and he's like, "Are we done yet?"
yes,
yet?
that's
Are we there
true.
yet? Are
I
we
know
there yet?
there's a lot of stories that I wish that I had recorded from my people because I'm sure that
Okay.
nobody remembers them
Place
anymore.
your outside arm behind your back, please. Now, it's hard to tell, but it looks like the picture that's on the table there. I was going to grab a magnifying glass. It looks like it is a young man. So it's possible. I don't have a year on these. There might be on the back of, usually on the back of the cabinet cards, it says something about who took the picture. But it's possible that that is their brother, young man. Maybe he was killed at war or something. I do love the flowers on this, the blue and the gold.
Mhm.
Very, very pretty.
Mm.
Okay, there you go, Grandma.
Mhm.
Get it done. I said, do your chores.
Man, she'd scare you.
Oh my
Mm.
goodness. And this family.
Yeah, that looks a little more like grandma and grandpa, and unless it was just
I don't
really
think
old
so.
pregnancy.
They're, just they're wearing twinner dresses. Mom and daughter are wearing twinner
Yep.
dresses. And if you look closely at her, she's not full of wrinkles or, old. And he's
Mhm.
not that old either. Just
Oh, I guess so. Yeah.
yeah, it looks like mom and dad and little girl. And there's the
Oh,
last
I know, Angie. I mean,
history of the family ancestry.
I
Yeah.
recently found out that my grandmother was a madam, so it's always funny
Okay,
finding
so
strange things like that.
this book has 27 cards in it. If I sell the cards for $5 a piece and throw in the album for free, that's $135. Right? So, you know me. Let's start it at $125.
That is excellent for that.
$125.
That's it.
Just
Set timer.
cards.
Timer.
Just
Timer.
I got it.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Timer.
Got it right here.
Oh, sorry. I didn't see it, so I didn't.
I already said
sorry.
got it. I said got it.
But I didn't see it.
You don't have to see it. Just listen to me.
Ooh, that's
Ooh,
cool.
Pancho Villa, that is cool, Angie. 27 cabinet cards in this one.
I'm not only fired, I'm buried alive.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes, I agree, Lucy. The cover's damaged, but the cards are amazing.
But even though the cover's damaged, you still could take a picture of that cover and work with it digitally and get those beautiful
Yes.
flowers and that beautiful little
Yes.
cabin
You could
on there.
still even use it. Just add some 3D effects to cover parts that you don't want, visible. But yeah, it's
Right.
I'm pricing it for the cabinet cards.
Put big yellow
27
dots on that.
cards. 27 cards. That is less than $5 a card.
Yep, layer it up.
And that's a steal. 45 seconds.
Sharna, 135.
Oh, Sharna. Thank you, Sharna. 38 seconds.
Sharna, where do you live? I think I might need to come and visit you and see all the stuff you have.
Don't let her in your room, Sharna. Stuff will be missing.
No, it won't.
Oh, I'm kidding.
But if you
No,
have
it'd be
animals,
fun.
I do doggy sit.
18 seconds if anybody's going to outbid Sharna at 135.
Go, Sharna.
Yeah, go Sharna, go Sharna.
I don't steal. That's true.
No, that's not what I meant. It came out that way though, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Sorry, DM. I did not mean that way.
Sharna
All
got
right.
it for 135.
Sharna gets it for 135. Thank you, Sharna. Yeah, that's beautiful. Okay.
Oh, Missouri.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's way not close to North Carolina.
Way not close to me. Okay. Here is another hefty ledger.
It's
Hefty, hefty, hefty.
Yes.
Yes.
Angie, I've heard of him.
Judge Roy Bean, the hang. Yes.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
of
No. That really came out wrong. I did not mean that.
We all, yeah.
Yeah. It means that she'd probably look at a bunch of your stuff and go, "Can I buy it from you?"
Yes.
Because she's very generous that way. The movie, yes, there was a movie or a song, something about Roy Bean. Okay, this ledger is huge. It is 13 and a half by 6 and a half. 13 and a half by 6 and a half. I love, what are these? Bumper stops?
Headband? Headband.
No, the headband is that little piece at the end. This right here.
Okay.
This is the speed bump.
Yeah. Which they had back in the 1800s.
Yes. Love
they were called dogs and cats.
Love the speed bump song. It says journal here. A lot of nice gold on it. One thing I notice is that these are in perfect shape, both of these. You could remove these. I would try with undo. Honestly, I would try some undo. I would first get a little knife underneath the edge and see if it would very slowly just lift off, because they are in perfect shape. If you wanted to put them on something else.
A on that?
Right there. Right there. And, you know, for anybody in Arizona, that is the same font as the Diamondbacks A. So just, you know, just in case you cared.
Historically so.
Mom?
I'll be right back.
What? Wait.
30 cards.
No, you can't. No.
I can't look.
No. No, you cannot take that out of this room.
Okay.
I'm sorry. How can I bring it up and show this to them if you carry it out of this room?
I just want to sit somewhere and look at it.
Well, here. Move that lamp and you can put it right there on the edge of my desk. Please do not remove the goods from the store without paying first. Oh,
You're really hard on your mom.
Oh,
You are hard on your mom.
Oh,
she's trying to get sympathy from all of us.
Yeah, yes, she is. She
but it's
is
not working.
Yeah, not working. She's walking out the door with a really cool album in her hand. And you've got to be really, really careful.
Okay.
They are very fragile.
I will open them only this way.
Thank you.
Oh, I love these hats.
Mom.
These hats. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Back to this ledger. Leather corners. This, and what type of leather was this? That the more it gets worn, the more it feels like velvet. I don't think it was velvet, it's leather, but the more it gets worn, the more it feels like that soft. It gets softer and softer with age.
Mm-hmm.
Love this too. This is really cool. Look at the spine, what condition it's in. Impeccable condition. Perfect. You can see that I saved the ones that I absolutely love, that were the very best. This journal is 1883. They call it journal. It's ledger, marbled end papers. Okay. This is the guy that I'm envious of the handwriting. You see the perfect
God, look at those
calligraphy?
E's.
I know. Perfect calligraphy all the way through. And I mean, like, even the extra little, those are not just ink spots. It's
Yeah.
that extra little heavy on the end and all the cool little things. I just need to
presume there's going to be an auction.
copy that page and just, it's going to be an auction.
Yeah.
And just practice like they do there. So 1883. And this, oh, look at that little section right there. So cool looking. Okay. Another one of those that all the way to the very last page is written on. A couple of the last pages, there's a handful of the last pages that were torn before I got it.
It's a
Who even
strange way to
cares?
tear it.
Yeah. And they might have just gotten torn and then the people just tossed it. Not that they were trying to tear it out, because they would have probably torn out the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's already got over 400 pages without this, without the torn out pages. So over 400 pages without the torn out pages. This is,
Oh, that's so beautiful.
yes, an amazing, amazing ledger. The minimum I could take for this one is $325.
That's gorgeous.
That's in.
I need another print. What?
Thank you. Sylvia, I don't want you to start being good. You're more fun when you're bad. Yeah, I seriously doubt it. I agree, Lucy. Those pages that are torn make it easier for me to tear them. And that's collage fodder right there. That's
Mhm.
one signature, 400 pages, and then a signature of collage fodder. Love it. I know. Gorgeous digikit. And that's part of the reason I've been hanging on to these, because I really wanted to scan a lot of them in and make some digikits so everybody could print them and use them over and over. And goodness, 1 minute left. 1883, 325.
Is that Jen? You're gonna get it?
Okay.
Okay, Marianne, me. Jen, you're getting it?
Oh, Jen's at 325. You got 40 seconds if you want to outbid Jen. Oh, Sylvia. Yeah, that good. I got it now. Yep. Yes. Yes, she is. Very good.
Jen, I want a digital of that front page, the inside cup, the beautiful marble.
The marble.
Yes, it's absolutely gorgeous.
15 seconds.
15 seconds, 10 seconds. Thank you.
Oh, it's nice.
No, thanks. Anybody wants to outbid Jen?
Congratulations, Jen.
Jen, congratulations. Now Jen will make digikits and I'll have to buy them from her to put in HPP Create, right? Oh, great buy though, Jen. Those of you who have been around a while in this community and know some of the other people that do sales and regularly have the albums and the ledgers, know that these ledgers can go for over $500. So I'm trying to look at the minimum that I could. Let's see.
Marianne, since your mom was in there, you've been cutting out a lot more. I don't know if she hit something.
I was thinking that too. That's just since your mom was
Yeah.
in there.
It might be
put-
because she keeps talking, and when she talks, it takes the microphone away from me, and so it goes back and forth.
Or when you move stuff on your desk there, maybe.
Yeah,
Okay.
it changed.
Okay. Okay. So is it doing it right now?
Yep. In fact, right in the middle of what you just said.
Okay. I'm going to need to go in and take a look at some settings. Hang on a
How much
second.
more do we have?
Not
You'll do it
much.
before the next one.
That's what I was
Okay.
just looking at. All right. So we've got 2 more albums and 1 more ledger. And then I think there's about 4 or 5 ledgers that got passed by that we can throw up quickly for those who throw up quickly. And then I thought of Billy Goat.
Oh, thanks. Shh, she's sleeping.
No.
We don't want her to wake up.
Okay. One is ivory, debossed, embossed. The embossing's amazing. It says photos. Shh. Please. She can't stand here and not speak, so she's got to go out and watch it on her phone.
Okay.
It is beautiful. These cool flowers, even just getting that bit, there's,
Yes.
I love the corners. They look really, really cool. All right. Got the front part of the closure, the back part, you've got the 2 pins that held it in. So you've got the actual pins, if you can get one of those made, 3D. This had a gorgeous blue, like midnight blue velvet spine, which is worn, but you can see the color there. And the back. The first thing I noticed about this was the lack of cracks, how perfect it is. Really, really excellent condition. And this one has 30 cards. Okay. There is a newspaper clipping from O.C. Dickinson. He's a former New York Central ticket agent. And so I'm going to assume that it might have been part of his family in here. And he died in 1930. The album is older than that, but he might have been a grandson or something. I'm going to leave any of this stuff that's in here. Well, check out that young man.
He's handsome.
Little frou-frou hair up in the front. She looks happy. She looks like a little mischief maker, actually. 30 cards in this one. All right. I'm going to flip through it and show them to you. I love the way the cards are so thick. It's almost got postage stamp edging. E.P. Butler, Reno, Nevada. This is another one that has...
they might have been ladies of the night.
You are right. And this one is Hillsdale, Michigan. That's a cutie.
Look at those little shoes.
Rena Hinkle. Riva Hinkle. Oh, the shoes are adorable. She's cute, little Riva. Okay. All right. 30 cards at $5 a piece is $150. And the album thrown in for free. So let's start this one at $150. Oh, look at this guy. Handsome. So let's go ahead and start it at $150.
Okay.
After this, there is only one more album.
The lady on the right looks I like her look. The lady on the right.
Yeah.
I don't know why. She looks a lot like my great-grandmother did.
Oh, wow.
That one picture of building is unusual. You don't usually see
Yes, that's true. She looked like a lot of fun. She looks like she's holding back the smile. Yeah, I wonder how many people wanted to just laugh when they tell them don't smile when you're getting your picture taken.
Yeah, because the exposure time was over a minute usually.
Twinners. Faces look like twins. Their hair's done a little differently, but their faces look like
their
twins.
eyes and nose. Hang on.
Yep.
If not, at least sisters.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous. That had to have been their wedding picture.
I like that a lot.
Those pictures scare Angie. That's actually a
Oh,
very unique picture.
yeah,
Them all
that's
being outside in the snow.
all. Well, they're all getting into the
Sleds.
sleighs pulled by horses. This is a one horse open sleigh, literally.
Yep.
Actually,
You can
that
see,
could be made into a Christmas thing
yeah, that. Oh
easily.
wow, you see the sled runners, the sleigh runners. They're like ski runners on the bottom,
Mm-hmm.
and there's two that work independently, one in the front, one in the back, and that is literally a one horse open sleigh.
Yep.
Burgess. Ooh, the white all around her picture. The entire thing is embossed.
Oh,
This
cool.
one too. Wow. Aw, that little baby looks sweet. Yeah, she looks like the grandma you watch out for.
Yep. She looks like. Yeah.
She's kind of after you if you get into.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like the woman on the
and she
bottom
looks like-
right.
I like this little girl. She looks like the little troublemaker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's pretty. Look at that. She's very pretty. They look like twins. I wonder if it was the same two at a later time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, these are the hats Mom was
Look at
ogling
the
over.
hats. Yeah.
She loved the hats. There's 3 of them. This is the album she tried to carry out the door.
It's funny listening to you two because you talk to her the way Laura talks to me.
Oh, what is that? How is that?
She doesn't let me get away with anything.
Well, not when she's walking out the door with my stuff.
No, I'm proud of her that she'll say no to me, and I think that's great. Especially when I get into her die cuts.
Oh, I started the timer once we got to the end of it.
Angie, my dad had a picture that was a huge picture. I'm talking like 2 feet by 4 feet of just his head from his shoulders up. It was from the military
Holy
because
cow.
he had been the Master Sergeant of the Year or something.
Right. That's a
And
big
it
picture.
always hung in our attic. And right as you walked up the stairs, so it looked like he was standing there.
That's
And
hilarious. They do
and
look
so
like
we left
bookends,
it
you see?
there.
Oh,
We
wow.
left it there because it had always been there, and the people promised that they would leave it there that bought our house, and then they would have to tell the next people who
Oh,
bought it that they
really?
had to
Oh,
leave
that's
it there.
neat. That's
Yeah.
really.
Do you see? That's a cool story, Jim. Do you see the ladies' hats?
Yes.
I don't know if they're too small, but they have those hats on, like in those back pictures.
Mm-hmm.
30 seconds.
Yes, the hat pictures do go for more because they look for the fashion of the time. I know a lot of people who do it just for the.
Yes. So the hat pictures would sell for more than $5.
Mm-hmm.
$5 a card, and the album goes along with it free. Anybody. 12 seconds.
You may get them with people calling in if they happen to see
It's true.
that that's what we do.
Okay, that is that. Okay, so I'm going to set that here. Right now, that's the only album I think. we
Yeah,
have
Jen,
on
I
play.
hit mine too.
Okay, and we have one more album, one more ledger, and then a few ledgers that didn't go. All right, I saved this one for last because it might be my favorite.
Oh my God.
I know.
Shield bird shield.
Sweden.
Seriously. Oh,
Isn't the shape of that just amazing?
And the intrigues. Would you like to hear more?
Whose Siri is?
that was my
Not
sister.
mine.
She was telling me when I said, "Oh my God," she started telling me what that meant.
Oh, geez. I bought this one for its shape. This is leather. This is just the coolest. I have been hanging on to this one. Look at the bird who is embossed.
Jen, yes,
Really
that's exactly what I felt.
And
That is
I didn't even care.
gorgeous.
I didn't care that there was only a half a spine there. I could make it up. But you can see what great condition the spine is in, turning it that way. I love the shield shape. I have never, ever seen one
No,
like that
I've never seen it.
before.
Or like a
And-
full closure.
And the
closure
clasp
worked.
works. Yes, so this little bar, you push it up. Get my fingernail out of the way. I can't get my fingernail out of the way. You push the bar up. Yeah, so your finger goes in here and the bar pushes up and down. That's where the spring is right there. But my fingernails get hit there and I can't get my finger inside of there.
No,
and then
I've
it
never
goes
seen the
between.
shape before either.
I love it and it works. Looks like a little top of a blouse right here. I've never seen one this shape before. I love these. I haven't even cleaned it from when I first got it because I think a baby wipe would clean this up and I just didn't care. I just wanted to leave it until I was ready to do something with it. Absolutely.
And people probably
nothing
carried
in
it by that top right there. See how if you turn it over, the top right is far more dirtier than the top left?
right here.
Yeah.
Oh, like that? Handed it to each other like that?
The other way, yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, kind of here and there. Yeah. Oh, and there, I see. Yep, I can see the oil from skin oil. Okay.
Hi,
so
Joanne.
take a look. Hi, Joanne.
Good. She maybe can get some stuff.
Take a look inside. Joanne, in a minute, we will pull up just the few. There are only a few that have not been taken. We will pull those up. Again, I forgot what this is called. I always call it holographic paper. I know it's not. Lucy?
More.
Yeah,
Moray
more.
paper. Love it, though. It's so cool. It makes me want to do alcohol ink on it.
Oh, yes.
That's what it makes me want to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
It does say Sunday, 16th of October, 1892. That's what it says right there in pencil. Lots of pages. No, there's no cards in this one. I don't know if there were originally and I took it out because I intended to keep it, or there weren't any. I don't even remember. I've had it for a while. Every page shaped like the shield. I mean, I even thought I could take all these pages out and with every two of them, I can make a whole nother book shaped like the
Yes.
shield. Isn't that cool? In just excellent condition. The binding is still in excellent condition. So this one hits the bottom for me, the bottom of my heart. Love that. I just love that clasp there. I will have to ask
Okay.
150 for this one.
As you
Moray.
should, because that
More.
is
So 150 minimum if you'll put that in and then
okay, it's in.
so auction at 150. We'll start it right there. And I'll just pet it a little more before it goes into a box. It's wrapped in bubble wrap.
Sweet little bird. He's so cute.
He is very sweet. He's just very cute. Yeah, this is a precious book. It's just, I've never seen one like it. When I saw it, I went, oh, holy.
And she has it in for 150.
I saw that one.
Oh, Angie. Oh, she would do something amazing with it. Thank you, Angie, for starting the bid.
Well, while you were still talking, she was going mine.
Why didn't you tell me that? Because then I could have started it at 200.
No.
No, I'm teasing Angie. She knows.
I just want the bird, the front cover. That is so sweet.
Oh, I just love the whole shape and that it's leather and that shape.
Yeah.
Rounded bottom, and it's just so unique. I've just never seen one like
And
that.
the closure, I mean, everything is there.
Yes. It's
Yeah,
perfection.
Angie saves on shipping. Go pick it up
I'll
today.
get it today. Oh.
Yes, that would be a good digital, Angie.
It would.
Just even, yeah,
30
top of
seconds.
that.
The cover or the page,
I
the,
bet
or the
even,
pages inside.
I bet Timmy would have even
Yeah,
looked
bid
at
on
that
that
and
one.
gotten it. Yeah.
20 seconds if anybody's going to outbid Angie. Angie's used to the silliness.
And now my difference between my two is about 20 seconds.
Wow. 4, 3, 2, 1. Mine's about.
Yay, Angie. Oh,
Mine's 6 to 7. Oh, DM, I set these aside. I did show you those. I forgot about those. They're just sitting right there.
because I was working on them, and I did tell you to save them until the very end of the sale if I
You
found
did?
anything. Yes.
Sylvia, what's wrong with Timmy?
I
Yeah.
think he would have spent a lot of money on that, don't you?
It's okay. We're glad that Angie got it. We're glad
Yeah.
he wasn't here.
Really glad Angie got it.
And I know that Angie will treasure it and do something really cool with it, as I have treasured it. Okay. So we have. Let's see.
Which is sort of weird because you're seeing the same. Oh, yeah, because I guess the lag on the. Okay.
Okay, that's going to cause a shadow, but I'm going to stand it there for a minute. This will be an ABC.
Sorry, guys. She did have these on the side only because I was looking up something in them and to see if they might have been a historical figure.
We're trying
to find this guy.
Trying to find this guy. The guy.
Are they ledgers?
No.
Okay.
I'm getting there.
Okay. Okay.
These are, she says, are they ledgers? Give me a chance. No, these are field notes books. True Surveyor's Field Notes. They are from E.W. Lindsley. And if you look really carefully, and you won't be able to see this, I have to get it just the right angle because it was on here, and then I can see it. E.W. Lindsley. Now, I've known some Lindleys and some Lindsays. I don't think I've ever heard Lindsley kind of put together. This is his field book number 6, April 1868. So I've got 3 of his field notes books. That is book number 6, book number 11, and book number 22. Man, what I would do to get my hands on all of his books. Wouldn't that be cool?
Mm-hmm. Oh, and by the way, it could be a girl too, because surveyors back then were also women.
That's true. And so forgive me, EW, if it is a woman, and I'm saying this surveyor. So E.W. Lindsley, it's from Delaware City, New York. I'm sorry, Delaware County, New York, not city. Delaware County, New York. Every page of the book is written, and you can read it, and it actually tells what this person was surveying. It gives latitude and longitude. You could actually find the exact locations of things that were being surveyed, and even their thoughts and some notes about some of the different ones. But they did a good job of filling the book completely before going on to the next one. Look at that perfect little writing in there. And then going on to the next one. So they weren't like a year exact. This one started in April 1868. So we'll call this one, Glennis, A will be field. They'll all be field notes. A will be 1868. B will be 1874. These are all leather covers. Love the leather covers. So there it is again. E.W. Lindsley, field book, A811. Okay, that must be number. Oh, that's not an A. That's a very fancy N. I could see the top of over there. Number 11. and January 21, 1874. I know.
If it was
January
23rd, you know that I would
I
have
know.
to.
January 21st, 1874. And again, every single page, look, JCM survey made, it's fun to read too. Everything about the surveys and thoughts and what they did and how they had to do them, and full of stuff. Okay, right up to the very back page. So that is 1874. And then C is 1891. Now they've gotten to printing it on where it says field book 360, and then they wrote in 2222 because it was book number 22. Again, leather, love the leather books because they last forever. E.W. Lindsley, field book number 22. Bearing compass and transit, the difference. Look at their writing, even just writing that kind of stuff. Here is the seal for E.W. Lindsley was a notary, and so they did their seal right there. And it is Downsville, Delaware County, New York. So if anybody knows where Downsville is in Delaware County, New York, there's drawings and illustrations of some of the things that were surveyed. Notice that the back side of the page has different columns, and then the front side. Oh, here's another thing that was really interesting. On this page, they wrote all the way across.
Oh yeah, you don't see
Reading
that.
one of the paragraphs, and it wasn't making a whole lot of sense, and that went across, and they just wrote all the way across the page like that. That was really interesting. And so, so you can actually, you can read it all. It's really cool and I just love that it's packed. It is packed. They made good use of their field books. Whoa, that's the first empty. Oh, that's because it's not even in the book. It's a stand-in note that they added. That wasn't a page. They just stuck it in there, but made really good use of every single page in the book. And then they started putting middle coordinates and other charts to help the surveyors. So that is C, 1891, 1868, 1874, 1891. And they're all leather bound. We're going to make A a little bit less because it is a little bit thinner than B and C. They are thicker books, so there's more pages, more signatures, obviously. So 1868 is going to be 38, and then 1874 and 1891, 45 for either. Angie, you are so fast.
That's in.
Yeah, it would be really cool if I'd been able to find the whole set. So we know that they were a surveyor, for X amount of years, whether it was, this is book 6. So for 5 books before that, and book 22. And this
Yeah,
goes
you don't
from
know how many he went afterwards.
68 to 91. That's 23 years right there. Plus, we know 5 books before. So probably easily up to this book, 30 years of or more of surveying. And then who knows if there were more after that. It was a really cool find.
Okay. I get B, Glennis gets A.
Thank you, DM, and thank you, Glennis.
And Jen gets C.
Thank you, Jen. Let's see, where's the sticky on that one?
Those are really unique. Thank you for putting those up.
Okay, very cool. All right, we have one last ledger.
Admin special.
Admin special. Yeah.
Really? Well, for them, I should have doubled the price then, right?
We didn't get a chance
Thanks
to see
for
those before.
Okay, let me move these to the side and get this last ledger. Don't need these more. Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Unwrapping candy.
Not me.
I'm unwrapping a baby belt. Jeez.
Okay, that's what it sounds like. Crinkle, crinkle in my ear.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't get
Okay, this book is 14¼ inches tall and very heavy. And 9 inches wide. That's only to the book board here, not including the spine. Leather, 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 and leather. The spine, look at that. Great condition. This is the perfect book. Love, love, love the leather in here. This is like suede, and then this is smooth leather. The red is smooth leather.
Red,
Lots
leather,
of gold
yellow
foil.
leather.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Wow, it's been a while. Red leather, orange leather.
No, it's
yeah, this
not
is like an
orange.
orange brown
I don't know.
suede.
I think it's kind of
Orange brown suede and red leather. And here's the inside, the end paper. It does have the alphabet. This one, the back is the same end paper. I know.
I
This
just
one
want
I
like
want-
a book of end papers. Those beautiful
yeah,
different
yeah,
end
yeah,
papers.
Me too. Okay, so this one is written in sporadically. It's like here and there.
Holy
This is
tiny writing.
This is the one. And it's totally legible. It's just that the book is so big.
yeah.
This is the one that, as I look through, I'll be going, oh, nothing, nothing, nothing. Oh, whoop, look at that. Whole
Oh,
pages.
wow.
And look at the writing is amazing. I know. I know.
Do we have a
Aluminum
date on
Company
that
of
one?
America. This is New York. Let me go back here. See if right inside.
Oh, Cordovan leather, the red, you mean? The color? It could be. It doesn't look dark enough to be Cordovan because I have a pair of dark Cordovan boots and it's more
I don't know what
maroon.
Cordovan is. Is that
It's
a color?
Mm.
Okay.
Leather
Are
can
you-
be made into a red leather, but it's usually darker.
Are you saying that Cordovan is more of a maroon or that this is more of a maroon?
No, Cordovan is more of a maroon.
Okay. Yeah, because this is it's a dark red, a deep red, even maybe a tiny little bit of black in it, but it is red, not maroon. And this is it looks like it's suede, and it is very much the rusty color that I don't know, I just love that combination. Wow, the printing is so nice and neat. So through the alphabets here, there's printing on each one, lists the companies for that letter of the alphabet. Let me just see if I can get to the end. There it is. Okay. 1937. July 14th. Is it right there? American Smelting and Roping Company. And that's in New Jersey. Ambridge, Pennsylvania. Paris, France, New Jersey, San Francisco, California, Messina, New York, Trenton, New Jersey, Kearney, North Dakota, Phelps Dodge Corporation. All that is 1937. Stockholm, Sweden, the company there. Akron, Ohio, Denver, Colorado, Trenton, New Jersey, Bayonne, New Jersey, Paterson, New Jersey, France, England, Leaside, Ontario, Canada, St. Louis,
They want to
Missouri.
hold it. Can you hold it up so they can see the writing a little better on maybe on one of the pages that's a little
It's got a
got
lot.
more on it? Yeah.
Absolutely. Let's see if I can get a focus here.
Wow, that looks a lot like my dad's handwriting.
Really?
Yeah.
Gotta get the right angle without the glare and then give it a chance to focus. I know it's having a little hard time. It's hard for me to hold it still. It's heavy.
Right. Right.
Is that seeable
That's
though?
beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, we can see it.
Okay. So that is this book. This is the last of the ledgers, the biggest of the ledgers. And where'd my paper go? All right. The minimum I could accept for this is $325. So go ahead and put it in as.
That's it. Yep, that's in.
Thank you.
Well, Mark just brought dinner in.
Wow.
He just
What are
told
we
me
having?
he got fried chicken from a place called
Yeah.
Smithfield
Show Mark
Barbecue.
this book. He'll want this book.
No, he won't. Not
No?
unless there's magic stuff in it.
Oh, I'll fill it with magic stuff. The last sale I was in of somebody else's where they had ledgers like this, this almost literal exact. I mean, the measurements were the same, the size were the same, the colors. I mean, obviously, companies pump out a whole bunch of these. It was just like this, and it sold for over $500
Mm.
on
It's
auction.
a magic
Now,
book. Yeah.
Yeah, not saying that because I expect that, because I don't. That's why I priced it at $325 as the minimum I could take. But just want you to know that that is a pretty decent price. What, Jan? Oh gosh! Somebody
no.
outbid Jan at $325. She's sick. She's got a fever. Oh my gosh! You got 37 seconds, people, to outbid Jen. Sylvia, yep, Sylvia's was 500. 27 seconds to outbid Jen.
Fever is gone. He.
The fever's gone. I'm thinking clearly.
Yeah, right.
Oh man. Okay, guys, you got 13 seconds. It is a bargain. It is an investment. Yeah, that's why I've been hanging on to it.
I wanted one to stay unbought so I could buy it after Christmas when I have extra money.
Well, there was one that didn't sell.
I know.
Okay, hang on a minute. Let me get
That,
there. It
after
is.
Christmas is only a couple of weeks away.
I know.
Oh, don't tell me that. It's scary. The year's almost gone.
I finished
I
my
don't have-
shopping yesterday.
Okay.
So I'm done shopping.
Oh, did you?
So,
Yeah.
so for those
Yay,
that came in
Amazon.
late, yay, Amazon. For those that came in late, there were only a few ledgers and one album that didn't sell. I will put those up quickly, just like a one-time shot. These two ledgers, I think these are, if I remember right, vintage but unused. Yeah, so they are vintage but unused. A is record, B is single entry ledger.
Those were number 8, B, and C, just so you know.
Number 8, okay. Well, oh, I wasn't numbering these anyway.
I know, but I'm putting
yeah,
them in there just in case you question it.
Okay. So, okay, yeah, $40 each. There was originally 4, I think.
Yes.
4 that were $40. So they all came out together. So these are
Yep.
the last 2 that were at $40 each.
Okay, that's in.
Oh my God, Jen. Jen, I'm going to put these in with your books, and we're going to do a separate box that's just books. Might take an extra week to get there, but it'll be a little less expensive for sure. Okay, so these were the last 2 $40 ones.
We're on our last one, honey.
Jen has ledger fever now. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
They're available still.
Okay. All right. So those 2 are still available. So anybody watching after the fact will know for sure. Okay. And there was only 2 $48 ledgers available. These are A is ledger and B is double entry ledger. $48. These are antiques. I bought them for the covers. Covers are amazing and still intact, even though they are antiques. These have all the cool stuff on the inside of the covers. And we determined, but go ahead.
Marianne, Sarah needs her box out so she can use some of the stuff.
Yes, for her
journal.
daughter's book. Yes.
Yep.
I'm working on it, Sarah.
Okay, those are in.
Yeah, that's a good thought, Joanne. There's not very many left, but we sure could bring them back after Christmas.
Yeah.
Hoping we'll
Maybe
get Christmas
the leftover, everything that's left over do after Christmas sale.
Who's interested if we do a DMB sale that is like all stamps or maybe stamps, dies, embossing folders?
All stamps, no. Stamps, dies, and embossing folders, yes.
Say that again.
Just stamps,
You
no.
don't want when it's just stamps, but when the stamps, dies, and embossing folders.
That's
yes.
what I would.
Okay.
Margie says yes on stamps. Sheila says me.
Yes. Okay.
Says,
yes.
yes.
Okay.
I have another question about that. What if she makes stamps as a group because they're all a certain flower?
Bundle.
Are you guys bundles? Are you guys okay with bundles?
And there might be some that I will sell individually and others that I would put in bundles. Like I've got a ton of mounted stamps that have never been used.
But like what we did with Margie, we sold those in bundles.
Right.
Well, we didn't sell Margie.
Yes, that's true. But we did. Yeah. Yep. We did. Okay. Okay, cool. All right. And then I'm putting those 2 as available, the 48.
Okay.
There was one $58 ledger available. This is ledger, $58. And this one is the one, I love the tape. It is antique and it is unused. Well, except a random thing here or there. I love the tape that's been over these letters. I love the blue edge on the paper. Most of all, I love the cover. The cover is in impeccable condition.
You said 58, right?
58, correct.
Okay, that's in.
And that was the last $58 ledger. Bundles, yay, bundles. Okay. It is kind of, isn't it, Sylvia? There's something about this round that is meditative for me. It's like walking, what's it called? The Japanese garden.
Through a maze.
There's a Japanese garden and then scraping the sand with the little rake.
The little rake, yeah.
Yeah, there are a lot that I buy just for the covers because they are absolutely amazing. And if the paper's not dark enough for you, coffee dye it. Have coffee dyed ledger paper. Very cool.
I like the backside better with the complete oval.
Oval.
Really
Yes, I do too.
Oh yeah, without ledger. Yeah, totally agree.
That's really pretty. Zen garden.
That would make for me. This would be a cool front cover of an art journal that goes like this.
Oh yeah, that way. Yeah,
putting it on rings, then my art journal, and then put it in here, and yeah, I love that tape. Okay, this one's still available. Zen Garden, thank you. Losing my mind. Even your scrap packs you did once before, if you have some you need to get rid of. Oh, okay. Scrap packs of fabric or paper or both. I do have both.
You have a couple of the themed ones too.
Joanne, the last 3 we did were the things that didn't sell.
These are the things that didn't sell. And there was a lot of people who came in after we did them. So I'm only bringing them back out once. And this is the last large journal. This was 1897. 1897. A lot of embossing and debossing. Leather corners in perfect condition. The spine, again, on this one is in perfect condition. And this one is written on every single page all the way to the very last. And he even ended this book April 8th, 1898. So he started it in 1897. It does have some ephemera in it. I'm leaving it in there. This is a patent on something that is available at all your grocers and whoever's. This is a coupon from, or a receipt maybe from a Vermont bank. There's a couple things, I think, somewhere inside, if I remember right, if there's something there. But written on every single page. Man, this guy was good. I need him as my accountant. I need this person as my accountant. So, yes, amazing book. $3.25 was the minimum.
That's in
1897. Rarely do we find the journals or the ledgers with every single page filled.
Sharna is in for $3.25.
Is in at $3.25. Thank you, Sharna, for starting the bid. Vermont? Shh. Jen's like, go, Sharna. Paper. Okay, she listed paper. Okay, so I will tell you something else. Admin has been after me to sell some of the things that I've made. I don't do that very often. And so I am going to be working on that and selling some of the things that I've made. And one of the things that, I collect stuff for different themed journals all the time. And then I have way so much. I've told you about Japanese. I'm going to put together some Japanese journal kits and I've got others. And I'd really like to make the cover because I've got fabric and things for different topics. And so I want to make the covers and then put together journal kits for different things. And I have all different kinds. And maybe some of them I won't make the cover. So you can decide how big or small it is. And I've got some journal, like journal cover made out of paper, and then I can take all the, I hate to call them scraps because they're really not, but offcuts of those papers from that paper pack and put them in a pack with some ephemera or something so that you can make different things throughout the journal to coordinate. 25 seconds. J-Mac. Fever's hitting Jen again. Jen's going down, Jen. Down, Jen. Oh, that's cool. Sharna's been thinking about it since she passed it up the first time.
Yeah, I had been too, but
Sylvia. Yeah.
I'll let Sharna have
And
it.
Sharna got it. Whoop, whoop. Thank you, Sharna. I'm glad you got it. If you've been thinking it since of it since
Yeah,
the
she
first
deserves
time
it then.
I'm
Yep.
glad that you got it then. That's a cool one. Some cool ephemera in with it as well. Okay, so and then the only album that didn't sell was this one, so we don't even need to put it up. But if somebody, this is the one with 30 cards in it. 30 cabinet cards in here. 30 with the 2 one-horse open sleighs. That's not a typical picture. You rarely see that. This has single people, families, babies, and the ladies with the hats. The ladies with the hats. All right, Glennis, put it in one more time. At 150 is the minimum because it's got 30 cards. Last shot on this is the only album, I believe, isn't it? I think this is the only album that was not claimed the first time it came out. So 30 cards in this one. So that pricing is for the cards alone, and then the album you get free.
It was 125,
150.
150. Good, I checked. Good, I checked.
Yeah, thank you. Was meant to be hers. I love that. I love when
I
you
don't
pass.
know if you had made it at 125, I would have gone in on it, but
Really? Let's see. I'll take out 5 cards.
I would almost go 25 just so you could have it.
Get our timer going. The one time nobody says timer. 1 minute and 40 seconds.
Mark is downstairs. When are you coming down to eat? I'm like, one more.
In about 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Yeah.
DM, I'll give you 25 for Christmas.
You'll give me $25 for Christmas?
Yes, I will.
Oh, wow.
Okay, I'll take it for 150,
What a
but 25
friend.
comes from Glennis.
Yep.
Okay, so Glennis 25. DM 125 equals 150. You guys are awesome. Glennis, that's a wonderful Christmas present. I love it when you get him something that you know that they are going to like. You know,
Yeah.
it's like being able to pick out your own Christmas present, not just.
See, I've got Margie's done. I've got DM's done.
That's awesome. What was
Thank you,
Margie's?
Glennis.
Or
I bought vanilla stuff for Margie.
oh, that's
Anybody
right.
else want to go in for my Christmas present? Anybody else?
Anybody else want to help
wanna go
share
in?
that one? That
Help.
125 for DM's Christmas present, so she doesn't have to tell Mark. That's funny.
Hey, I
Oh,
had to
you
try.
guys are awesome. Well, yeah, why not?
No, well, once you said
You're
that,
awesome.
that was like I couldn't let that go.
Yeah.
That's so close.
And that was a great idea. That was a really great idea. So appreciate that. You helped 2 of us out with that.
Yes. And
Glennis,
actually,
so
I
thank
do
you.
plan on putting things like that up on digitally. So eventually you all will get digitals. So
Very cool.
I'm feeling
I
really
think
good.
Chris
Dug myself out
mazed
of the
myself.
grave.
yeah.
Oh, awesome. You guys, thank you. Thank you very much. This is really going to help make a dent in some of these. So today is Saturday. Okay, we'll do a sale. Let's see. Hang on a minute. Gotta look at the calendar. I know we're getting into December here. 6, 13, 20. Okay, so we will do a sale on Saturday. On Wednesday. And I'll plan on I'm going to try to have some of the things that I have made ready for that sale and possibly some of the stamps, dies, and embossing folders.
Yeah, 'cause
So-
next Saturday I'm not available, so I'd rather you didn't do them then.
Okay, so I'm talking about Wednesday the 6th.
Yeah, Wednesday's good.
And then Saturday the 9th We'll do the sale Saturday the 9th because let's see, we may not be able to have one on the 13th. Well, we may just cut out that whole week because it's the week before Christmas. I can't on the 13th and I can't on the 16th because of family obligations. So, geez. And the 11th, I'm out of town for the day. So we'll end up just throwing in a Laugh and Craft somewhere, one or two somewhere that week, since we won't be able to have the week of the 11th. We won't have Monday Jumpstart. We won't have sales. So, okay. So the 6th, we'll have Monday Jumpstart on Monday. We're really Monday Jumpstart on Monday. Monday Jumpstart this coming Monday at noon here. And then I should probably have a little more detail for you on the Wednesday sale, but we'll do Wednesday the 6th. We'll plan on that. So
Yes,
if anybody
Toby
has any questions about,
Yep.
go ahead.
She's got it. Toby wants you to is paying her bill
Yep,
today because she wants hers out on Monday.
Yep, she's told me that several times.
Yep.
Yes. Yep. December 2nd. That says we're getting into. I know we're already. Oh, hey, real quick, we've got to do a giveaway for the people who did the November challenge, the prompt challenge.
Okay, I am going to come out then. I'm by everybody.
Okay,
I've
already got this up. It's already prepped to go. I'm going to share my screen and put it up on the screen. And this is for the people who did the November prompt challenge in the group. And I'm going to tell it to go while I'm telling you who it is. They all got 2 chances in the drawing because they used the bonus item, and it's Sarah T, Candy, Glynis, Sandy R, Mary G. And I'm not going to say anything till it comes up on. Is it on your YouTube? Your YouTube, Glynis?
It's on mine.
Okay. Congratulations, Sandy Rath. Sandy Rath wins. Oh, the 16th is Katie's birthday. Sweet. And let's see, what was that? The 12th is Toby's son's birthday. Okay, so Sandy wins $10 that she may use in the shop or at a live sale. That is her option. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you being here. Have a wonderful weekend. Have a blessed and relaxing Sunday.
Good night.
And we'll see you Monday for Monday Jumpstart. Bye, Glynis, and thank you so much. Thanks, Candy, for being on standby, and thanks, Deanna, even though she's